Hello and welcome to another episode on the JB Wargamer 87 YouTube channel. It is very special battle report we have here. We've upped the scale. It is an onslaught mission, 3,000 points. It is Tyranids versus Space Marines. The chapter that has been called to this section is not the Ultramarines. It is the Sons of Phoenix that have been sent to deal with the threat against the hive mind. So it is an onslaught mission, lines of battle. That's what the mission is called. It is 3,000 points, and it is quite big when it comes to the forces here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check out the armies. Right, this is the 3,000 points of Tyranids that we have that will try to destroy the Sons of Phoenix. So the traits, of course, the Hive Fleet we'll start off with. It is Hive Fleet Behemoth, but the proper name that I've given them is Hive Fleet Diablo. They are an offshoot of Behemoth in this particular scenario. So I'm going to call out the patrons before we go through the list in detail. So those that are Tier 7 patron members plus that are supporting me for the Astra Militarum, they'll be helping out the Tyranids today. So we have Devin Matthews, Chris Comiskey, Marshall Cummings, Winston Adkins, Joseph Darling, Maxfield Knuckles, James Ashfield, and Tyler Griselli. And then a special guest, he gets his dice. Dean Leighton is on the channel, and he's brought in his amazing Space Marine army to fight against this Tyranid army today. So Dean Leighton is here today, so he will get his special dice of honour as well. And a special thank you to all the patrons that are at the lower tier. Thank you very much for your support, as well as the YouTube members. So the Warlord in command of the Tyranids, with the special Warlord coin representing that. So it is a winged Hive Tyrant, is equipped with monstrous Scything Talons and Scything Talons. And I've spent no CP for relics because I get a free relic anyway. So the relic that he has from the Bio Artifact relic is called Monstrous Musculature, which is add 1 to the damage characteristic of melee weapons the bearer is equipped with. So it's going to be a damage 4 Monstrous Scything Talons and damage 2 Scything Talons, AP -3. So that'd be very handy there. So I'm going to keep it simple for the purposes of playing the mission and playing with the Tyranids for the first time with the new 9th edition Codex. So I'm going to keep it, so I'm going to put all the relics and Behemoth traits and everything like that into the actual entry for Behemoth itself. So the Warlord trait that the Flying Hive Tyrant has is called Monstrous Hunger. So any roll of a 6 to wound in close combat is an additional mortal wound in addition to damage. So it's quite handy there. So it is a brigade detachment. It is 18 command points that is in this force today. So for the troops, I've decided to go for Hormagaunts. Hormagaunts are pretty good now. So I'm going to try them out. So I think they're 8 points a model now. So bulk standard Hormagaunts, so they're really agile, fast, and some extra CPs. They'll make them very powerful as well. And there's 22 of them in a single unit there. And then over here, as part of my heavy support, everything, as you can see here, is all WYSIWYG. So I've gone for the enhanced sensors, so it gives giving the Carnifexes +1 to the ballistic skill. And all 3 of them are equipped with crushing claws and heavy venom cannons. Heavy venom cannons now are nasty, very nasty indeed. And then we have bulk standard Carnifexes. 2 of them are equipped with a set of Scything Talons and Tusks, and the other Carnifex is equipped with a single pair of monstrous Scything Talons and a heavy barbed Strangler. And the other Carnifex is equipped with a heavy Strangler-form cannon. Pretty nasty there, and of course he is equipped with Tusks. And as it is an onslaught mission, we'll go for a double Tyrannifex with the Rupture Cannon, spending the extra 20 points to bring certain death to the enemies of the hive mind. to consume and destroy all matter and bio life form. And then we've gone for a single Screamer Killer. Very, very nasty. It'll be 11 attacks on the charge. Nasty. Very, very nasty. Very, very nasty stuff there. And then we've gone for 3 troops of Termagants. They're 3 units of 15, all equipped with flesh borers. And then we've gone for the big mama herself, the Tervigon. So I do have 15, but if the moment you kill one of them, it will lose the screen. So basically, they can screen to protect the big mama, unless you kill one of them, and it will be targeted. But it does have 17 wounds, though, to get through. Yeah. So there's 3 units of 15, and of course I can spawn 10 for free as well, and you have to destroy them, otherwise they'll just keep birthing more out there as well. So once per game, I can spawn an additional 10 Termagants with flesh borers as standard within 6 inches of the Tervigon. Very, very handy there. And then we've gone for a single Morlock. I'll try out the Morlock in this scenario. So bulk standard Morlock. And then for Elite's Choice, I've gone for some infiltrating units as well. So I've gone for a Broodlord and 2 units of 5 Gene Stealers. They're Elite's Choice now, which is a good move, I believe, from Games Workshop to make it like that, because this here looks like a Tyranid army more. So 2 units of 5 Gene Stealers. I've gone for a single Lictor as well. And then I've gone for 2 units of Raveners. They are equipped with 2 sets of Scything Talons. So we've gone for 3 warriors over here. I had to make a quick adjustment there to one of the models. So it's not equipped with a Death Spitter. It's equipped with a Devourer instead. So there's 2 Devourers in this squad here and a Death Spitter. We've gone for a single Barb Strangler for this squad, a Death Spitter and Devourer. Barb Strangler, Death Spitter and Devourer there for the extra troop choice and extra synapse. The psychic powers for the Flying Hive Tyrant is Catalyst and Onslaught. The Broodlord we have here as well. It does have Psychic Screen. And for the Tervigon, we've gone for the Horror for its psychic power. So that is the list, just under 3,000 points. But really looking forward to this matchup. I'm actually using Tyranids. I'm actually looking forward to using Tyranids for some time now. So that there is the force. And we're going to check out the Space Marines. The Sons of Phoenix have turned up to the fight. Let's check out the lists. Right, this is 3,000 points of the Sons of Phoenix Space Marine chapter. Now, they are a successor chapter to the Black Templars.
Imperial Fists.
Imperial Fists.
But they're being run as Black Templars.
They're being used as Black Templars. And what a beautiful army here we have today. Lots of candles.
Lots of candles.
They love their candles.
Lots
they
of
love
candles.
their honour. So, can you explain a little bit of the narrative, basic narrative and doctrine for your army?
So, the Sons of the Phoenix, like I said, are Imperial Fist successor. They are very zealot. They bring fury and passion wherever they go. Wherever they've been, the Sisters of Battle have expected their coming, and the Ecclesiastes just loves them because they are just all about love of the Emperor. So
yeah,
so they're all over it.
Excellent. So, so going through your force. So, what's your battlefield doctrine rules there?
So, as they're being run by Black Templars, they get the lovely, because they're all about the close combat. They get all their re-rolls for advances and charges. They get a 5+ feel no pain against mortal wounds against those pesky psychers. They also get to select a vow at the start of the game. Because of the new rules, I might be able to choose a new vow. So the one I'd probably go for is any 6s to hit against anything but a vehicle is an auto wound in melee. Okay.
So the vows that they've changed is, of course, we're going to be using the new update for Space Marines. They will have, what's the new rule?
Armour of Contempt.
Armour of Contempt. So they'll ignore the first AP-1,
which is huge,
which
really.
Is huge, which makes sense. And to be honest with you, I kind of predicted it, because what's the point of having power armour? That's the point. If you understand the Space Marine game, it recharges the power and that kind of thing. So to us, it's a good move, of course. Imperial.
Yeah, we're a big fan of it. Yeah,
we're big fans of the Imperial. It makes sense as well from a narrative perspective. So, what do you have? What's your detachment?
So I brought a battalion and a patrol.
Okay.
So I'll go through the battalion first.
Yes.
The battalion.
Let's go over here and check out the battalion.
Is led by the chapter master himself.
Oh, now what's his name?
I've called him Dalinar Gerhardt, but for today he's represented by Winston Adkins.
Yeah, that's one of the patrons. Now we transferred the patrons that are supporting on the Space Marine level to be transferred over to the Sons of Phoenix, just to keep it balanced on the channel.
More than happy to have them along for the ride. It's not a problem.
Yeah, looks fantastic.
So the chapter master, he's got a epitome of piety as a warlord trait, so he can deny as if he was a psyker.
Yeah.
Just with the faith of the emperor.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets +1 to his deny.
Yeah.
And I've spent a CP to give him an extra warlord trait on top of that, and that is frontline commander.
Yeah.
So he gets +1 to his charges, and if anyone charges a unit that he's in engagement range with, they get +1 to their charges, because he's leading by the front and he's going in.
Leading by example.
Exactly.
Like a true commander.
Exactly.
Excellent.
And then he's obviously can't go in alone, so he's brought along his Master of Sanctity.
Yeah.
Who today is represented by CJ Velasco.
CJ Velasco, thank you, comrade, for your support.
And he's, instead of giving the relic to the warlord, I've given it to the Master of Sanctity. So he has Ancient Breviary, which is a relic which allows me to roll 2 dice for my litany and discard the lowest, so it just is a better chance of it going off.
Yeah.
And then his litanies, he's got Divine Protection, which gives a unit a 5+ feel no pain. And the Psalm of Remorseless Persecution, which causes 6s to wound and mortal wounds in combat to a maximum of 6, so he's naughty.
Very, very good.
And obviously I've had to bring along the chapter banner.
Of course.
Who today is represented by
Thomas Moore.
Thomas Moore.
Thomas Moore. Thank you, Thomas.
Yeah, but he's upgraded to the chapter banner, so he can select a unit to get +1 to hit in melee. So that's pretty good.
Yep.
Got the Apothecary.
Yep.
The Apothecary, I've spent a CP to give him an extra relic, which is the Crusader's Helm. So in my command phase, I can pick one unit that's by him, and he puts that unit into the Assault Doctrine.
Oh, okay. Wow, fantastic.
And also, it increases his aura by 3 inches. So instead of a 3-inch feel no pain, he's now got a 6-inch feel no pain.
Wow.
And also another command point to give him, because I've upgraded him to a Chief Apothecary, he's got the Selfless Healer, so it allows me to bring back a model for free.
Okay.
I've got a squad of 5 basic intercessors with the Power Fist and the Sergeant.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 squads of Crusaders. These are the new Black Templar themed squads.
Yeah.
So the first squad has got a Flamer in it, but I've given him a mini relic, because as a Black Templar, as long as you've got a chaplain, you can give out mini relics within the army.
Yeah.
So he's got the Beast Pyre, which is an upgraded Flamer. So it's strength 6 instead of the basic strength, so it hits a lot harder. And then the rest are all just equipped with chainswords, apart from the Sergeant, who's got a Power Sword, or Sword Brotherly.
Yeah.
The other squad has got a Power Fist, which I've upgraded to be the Fist of Balthus, which is just a Power Fist which has no minus to hit anymore.
Oh, right.
It's damage 3 instead.
Oh, okay.
And I've given a relic, I've paid a CP to give a relic to the Sword Brother, and that is the Skull of Cacodominus, I think it's pronounced, which is enemy psychers within 12 have -1 to their psychic tests, and all doubles peril.
Oh, all doubles.
And once, all doubles peril.
We do have Shadow of the Warp, so it's if you suffer a perils, it's an additional mortal wound, and it's -1 to psychic tests within 18, I believe.
Okay.
With psychic, so it's pretty powerful that we have. Anyway, carry on.
It's fine.
But your
but he's got a relic to help me fight the psychic, and also once per game I can extend that to 18 inches.
Yes.
So that's nice.
Very, very nice.
I've got a squad of 5 aggressors. I've paid a CP to make the Sergeant Champion of the Feast. So that makes him a mini character effectively.
Oh, okay.
So he gets +1 attack, +1 wound, and +1 to his weapon skill.
Excellent.
So he'll be very interesting in combat. And I've also given the whole squad, but the Sergeant will be carrying the relic, Sigismund's Seal.
Yeah.
So at the start of the game, I'll pick 1 unit, and then this squad gets full rerolls in melee for hit and wound against that chosen target till they're dead. So hopefully that'll come in handy.
Yeah.
2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
The one themed as a chaplain has got the onslaught gatling cannon and a flamer.
Yeah.
And he's also got the Icarus rocket pod.
Oh, look at that. I love the little claws.
Yeah, it's
there.
like raven heads. And then, so yeah, he's got the flamer and the onslaught, and then the other dreadnought has got the macroplasma and the underslung gatling cannon instead.
Yeah. Has it got the Icarus rocket pod on the top?
Everything's got the Icarus rocket pod. Yeah, everything's got everything on it perfectly. Yeah. But this one is represented by
Darren Gardner.
Yes.
Thank you, Darren, for your support.
I'll try to keep you alive as long as I can, Darren.
Yep.
Got to bring a Reaper along because
Gladiator Reaper.
Gladiator Reaper. Got to bring that along because the amount of firepower it can put out is
beautiful
astounding.
Model.
So yeah, he's got the twin onslaught gatling cannon, heavy stubber, Icarus rocket pod, side sponsored. He can put out something like 36 shots around in close combat or in half range.
Yeah.
And then I've had to bring along 2 Stormspeeder Hammer Strikes because I've not used them really much before, but I just love the models. So these are the melter variants that just anti-tank, so they'll be going bug hunting, going for the bigger bugs.
Yep.
So we'll see how they do. Hopefully they'll come up to the job.
Yeah.
And then I've brought along a patrol. So this is led by the captain, Marcus Fraze.
Yep. Who is, in real life...
Who is my Gregor Holst model. That's who I use.
Now there will be an iCard above you, and that explains the narrative how he transitioned from the Sons of Phoenix to the Ultramarines by orders of the Primarch himself, Ute Guilliman. So he is one of the rare characters that transfers from chapter to chapter.
Yeah.
So in the narrative. So do check out that video there.
So obviously I can't leave him normal, so I've paid a CP to give him a trait. So he's got Imperium Sword, so on the charge, because he loves combat, he gets +1 of strength and 1 extra attack.
Oh.
So hopefully he'll be leading his forces in.
Very, very good.
Bought the chaplain on a bike as well. He's not got anything extra, he's just got his litanies. So the litany he's got is Fires of Devotion.
Yeah.
So I can pick a core or character within his range, and it's +1 attacks if he charges. So he'll be buffing people as he goes along.
Excellent.
Squad of 5 infiltrators. And I've paid the upgrade to give the medic the Helix Adept, so I can ignore the first failed armor save on those guys.
Excellent.
And also I've given the Icon of Hyman, so I ignore AP1 and AP2 weapons. So it just flat ignores them.
Excellent.
So that'll be nice. Squad of 5 Hellblasters.
Yep.
Just they got the assault variant, so they'll be running up the field.
They're the assault.
Yeah, going for the assault one. This is all about moving up as quick as I can.
Yeah.
Brought along Invicta Warsuit. He's got the twin autocannon, the stubbers. He's not brought the flamer. I thought I'd go for the autocannon for this one, just a bit of extra firepower.
Yeah.
And then obviously to accompany my chaplain, I've brought along 3 Outriders. And I've given the sergeant another mini relic, the Bones of Mordred. So 6s to wound cause mortal wounds in melee.
Ah, okay.
So it's all about the mortal wounds.
All about the mortal wounds. So that there, is that 3,000 points on the nose?
It is, I think it's 2,996.
Okay, so it's roughly about the same
Yeah.
when it comes to points conclusion for both sides. But what a beautiful army that you have here, and thank you, of course, Dean, for adhering the call on the channel. So if you want to get involved on the channel, do contact me through my email address, and there'll be iCards in front of you right now how you can get involved. Those that participate on the channel really do help keep the channel going. So thank you, Dean, once again.
No problem.
And here we go. We're going to check out the scenario and deployment. So here it is, Eternal War Onslaught. So it's Lines of Battle. That's the name of the scenario. So here we go. The mission briefing. The only way to drive the enemy back is to push forwards across a wide front. If we focus our force on one flank, the foe will break through on the other. We must anchor our forces around a central point and push them back as one. So, primary objectives are as follows. Victory points are awarded for controlling objective markers as follows. Unified advance. So, progressive. At the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each of the following conditions they satisfy for a maximum of 15 victory points. They control 1 or more objective markers. They control at least one objective marker labelled A, at least one objective marker labelled C. They control at least one objective marker labelled A, at least one objective marker labelled B, and at least one objective marker labelled C. This primary objective cannot be scored in the first battle round. Secondary objectives. In this mission, when the players are selecting their secondary objectives, they can, if they wish, choose for one of them to be hold the centre below. So, hold the centre. We will be playing this as for both sides here. So hold the centre, progressive. Score 5 victory points at the end of the command phase if you control more objective markers labelled B than your opponent does, and you have more models wholly within 12 of the centre of the battlefield than your opponent does. This secondary objective cannot be scored in the first battle round. So this here is the deployment map. We will be using the full map here. So we're going to check out the deployment zone, forces, and clarification of terrain next. So we've done the deployment zone, objectives, and we're going to go talk about clarification of terrain. So the most important thing, of course, is objectives. So we have an objective there, objective here, an objective here, an objective here, an objective there, and an objective here. Now, for the purposes of deployment, the Tyranids have won the deployment off camera, so they'll be deploying on this side, whereas the Sons of Phoenix, they'll be deploying on this side over here. And clarification of terrain, so models that are on the base or the rim of the edge of terrain piece, they'll get the ruins special rule, so they'll count as ruins. These are ruins here, all there, keeping it very simple. Difficult terrain when it comes to razor wire there. These are inactive Aegis defense lines, but they will get the Aegis defense line rules for purposes of cover. And furthermore, we have tank traps over here, so vehicles cannot pass and land on top of these obstacles here. Okay, off camera, we've chosen our secondary objectives here for this onslaught mission. So can you tell us what the Sons of Phoenix have got?
So we've both got hold the centre, which is the mission specific one.
Yeah, so we've both gone for that one, just to keep it to the narrative.
Carry out your vows for the Black Templars. That's just kill more in melee than you.
Yeah.
And raise the banners high.
Yeah.
And then for the Tyranids, we have hold the centre again.
Yeah.
Canal feasting from the book.
Yeah.
And engage on all fronts.
Yeah. So one from the Codex, one from the mission, and one from the core rulebook there. So that there is the clarification of terrain and secondary objectives and placement of objectives. We're going to go now on to the deployment section off camera. Right, both sides have deployed their forces. So I want to talk about the Tyranids first that I'll be commanding today. So I've decided to put the Carnifexes with the heavy venom cannons more at the back, but hopefully getting some good line of sight there for some anti-tank capability there. So the heavy venom cannons are there, 1, 2, 3. They will split off there. We have a unit of Hormagaunts over here, unit of 22. And then we have a Termagant unit here. We have a Termagant unit here, and then we have a Termagant unit over here. And then we have a unit of warriors, and then warriors as well for Synapse. The Flying Hive Tyrant in the centre there, ready to get stuck into close combat. Dean is nodding his head. Do you know no fear?
Going down.
Yeah. So we have the Big Mama, the Tervigon as well over here. And then I've decided to put a unit of Carnifexes over there. The Brood is coming on over here. And Gene Stealers scuttling, infiltrating over here onto the secure this flank there. And the 2 Tyrannofexes at the back as a reserve for anti-tank firepower. For reserves for the Tyranids, the Raveners, 2 units of Raveners, they are in reserve. The Lictor and the Morlock, they'll be coming in reserve. There are no reserves for the Sons of Phoenix. So, for the Adeptus Astartes, the Sons of Phoenix chapter, Dean, tell us, what have you done with your forces?
So I've got a nice little biker group around here, hopefully ready to help secure this side.
Yeah, good flankers.
Supported by the storm speeders.
Yep.
Bulk of the forces in the middle, because it's all about getting to that middle as quick as you can. Got to wipe them out toe to toe. So gladiators, the command structures here, the crusader squads, 2 dreadnoughts, and my hellblasters in the cover here. So hopefully they'll do some damage before they inevitably get eaten.
Yep.
And then I've gone for a nice little scouting force over here with my 2 infiltrating units, the infiltrators and the warsuit.
Tactical warsuit, isn't it?
Yeah, but tactical warsuit, ready to front up against everything else that is coming their way. But
what are these equipped with?
These are equipped with bolt rifles that I think it is
sixes auto wound.
6 auto wounds, yeah.
Yeah, when rolling to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look at it from this perspective here. Look at this. Wow. Looking forward to this fight. Something a little bit different on the channel. But looking forward to this fight indeed. So, we've done our forces, we've done the objectives. It is all about a single dice roll. This is what makes the difference in the 41st millennium. Actually, technically 42nd, Primaris era. So, here we go. I rolled a 1 and you rolled a 4. I count that as a roll. So you will go first. Space Marines. The Sons of Phoenix will go first, and that is good news, I believe.
Oh, very. Yes, definitely.
They'll need the firepower against the Tyranid horde here. So, we're going to go straight on to Battle Round 1, Turn 1, for the Sons of Phoenix. Space Marines chapter. Right, it's the beginning of the command phase on Battle Round 1, Turn 1 for the Sons of Phoenix. 10 command points brings it back to 11 command points there for the Sons of Phoenix. Right, continuing on in the command phase, what do you plan to do now?
So I'm going to start with the Chapter Master.
Yep.
He's going to give full rerolls to the Dreadnought.
Yep.
So rerolls to hit.
Yep.
Then he will select this squad here, now has +1 to hit in melee.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So we're hitting on 2s?
Yes, hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
The Master of Sanctity will do his litanies.
Yep.
He'll do his first one, which is Divine Protection. He'll do it on this squad here, so they will have a 5+, feel no pain.
Okay.
So 3+, but I get to roll 2 dice and discard the lowest.
And that is a 3, and that is perfect.
So that goes off.
That goes off.
And then because he's a Master of Sanctity, he can do 2. So
Yep.
he's going to do the Psalm of Mortis Persecution on the same squad. So 6 is to wound on mortal wounds in combat.
Okay.
And that goes off as well.
That goes off as well. So we put some tokens there
Yes.
to represent the fact that they are enhanced and blessed by the chaplain. Anything else?
Another chaplain over here.
Another chaplain.
So he's going to do Fires of Devotion on the squad of Outriders. He only gets 1 dice, unfortunately. that doesn't go off.
You want to spend a command point.
You can't re-roll litany rolls.
You cannot re-roll litany rolls. Yes, it does clarify that.
Yes,
that is correct.
I think. Other than that, I'm going to do Wisdom of the Ancients on this dreadnought here to turn him into a walking lieutenant. So re-roll 1s to
re-roll 1s to hit. So very, very handy. Oh, re-roll 1s to hit.
Wound. Because the captain will give the aura to hit. Yeah. And he will give an aura to re-roll 1s to wound.
Oh, okay. So you can count as lieutenant.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. So you can choose whichever one.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
One or the other.
He's going to do the lieutenant version.
Okay, he's going to do the lieutenant version. Very, very clever tactics here. Enhanced Space Marine that he is.
And I might as well, actually, finally, he's going to use his Crusader's helm on these guys to put them into Assault Doctrine.
Okay, so Assault Doctrine.
So they're going up forward.
Going up forward. Like to get close and stuck in. So that's the end of the command phase.
End of the command phase.
So we're going to go straight onto the movement phase. We'll move these models off camera. The movement phase has been completed for the Sons of Phoenix. It looks like they've pressed forward a little bit towards the objective, actually, which is good news. They want to get close and personal. The Tyranids, they know no fear. So tell us more information with regards to how you've moved your forces accordingly, Dean.
So I've gone for the middle because otherwise you'll just eat it up, so I need to push up as much as I can. Yeah. But not too much so it's suicide, but I still think I'm quite close. Yeah. And I'm going to try back up this quarter because there's a lot going that way, so I'm doing a slow shift towards this side. Yeah. I've put as many guns as I can in range to sort of thin the horde. Yeah. As much as I can. Yeah. These guys have advanced. So they will probably won't be doing anything, but they're just moving up, getting there. Yeah. And everything else has just had a casual walk. So all guns to bear.
Bring the guns. Bring the guns to bear. So we've done the movement. There are no psychics because they are Templars. They hate.
Abhor the witch.
Abhor the witch. So that's probably one of the reasons why they came to this world. Who knows? Behind the narrative and mystery behind this particular force today. So let's go on to the shooting phase now for the Sons of Phoenix, turn 1. The Gladiator Reaper is going to unleash all the firepower into this Termagant squad here. Right, so rolling to hit. How many shots does this have?
This is the top gun. It's got 24 shots, hitting on 3s.
3s to hit. Rolling to wound. It's 2s to wound, strength 6. Oh, that's a good roll.
That's nice, I like that.
That is very, very nice. That there is quite a few.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 at AP minus 2.
Okay, so that's going to... I'm going to have to do one at a time because we do have cover, technically. So I do have 9 saves of 6+, because 9 of the models are in cover. I need 6s. I save 1. So 8 are dead, and then the remaining...
So do you roll another one?
Another 1.
Then if that's not a 6...
Oh, it is. Oh no!
Yes. And then it's just
another.
And then another 3.
Another 3 have been splattered. So that's
9 plus 3, 12.
12 have been killed. So there's only 2 left. 15 actually. So there's 3 left. Right. Remaining firepower. What else do you have?
So the side-sponsored Tempest Bolters.
Oh, okay.
So hitting on 3s again.
On 3s.
It's not bad.
Okay. That's quite statistical, actually.
And then it will be 3s to wound.
Yeah, 3s to wound.
It's just the 2.
Just the 2.
But AP1. So
AP1. So
6s.
got 6s to save. Stars. Oh, okay, we've got 1. So another 1 is dead. And the remaining firepower.
So we've got 4 from the heavy stubber on top.
Yep.
2 hits. 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
2 wounds.
Devastator Doctrine as well.
AP2, so they're wiped.
They're destroyed. Mission accomplished there from the Gladiator Reaper. Right, declaring shots here. The war suit.
Yes, the war suit.
So what target is he going to acquire?
So the war suit is going to try to thin out these Gene Stealers over here.
So I presume it's the front rank of
Front
Gene
rank
Stealers.
first. He's going to get the heavy and the side, the chest-mounted ones.
Yeah.
And then the heavy bolter and the frag storm grenade launcher are going to go into the rear rank.
Okay, going to go into the rear rank. So splitting the fire. So 2 of these Gene Stealers.
That always works.
Targeted. Yeah. So rolling to hit.
So 3s to hit.
3s to hit. Okay.
And then it will be, what is this toughness?
Toughness 4 of a Gene Stealer.
And then my main cannon is 8, so it will be 2s.
2s to wound. All but 1.
So 3 at AP minus 2 this round.
Well, we do have a 5 up in Van because of lightning fast reactions. 5 plus in Van. Saved none, 3 have been cut down. So that's the front rank of Gene Stealers destroyed. Chest guns hitting on threes.
3 more hits.
Yep.
And then it will be 4s to wound.
4s to wound. Strength is
just
4
1,
times 4.
and it'll be on their invuln again.
5 up invuln. Nope. 1 Gene Stealer remains.
And then it is his heavy bolter, which is 3 shots, which is into the back rank.
Back rank this time.
2 hits.
Is this on? This is on the just one.
Yeah,
side?
yeah. Just this is in the back rank now.
So,
and this will be 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
So the 1 at
wound.
AP -2, so the invuln.
5 up invuln. Nope. Another Gene Stealer's gone from there. That's a separate unit.
And then his fractional grenade launcher is D6 shots.
D6.
5.
So it's 5 shots. Yep, I've left them 5 models, so it's D6 shots.
3s.
3s to hit.
Oh,
only
the
1. Okay. Strength is 3.
4.
Strength 4. So 4's to wound.
Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound.
So
okay.
that is him shot up.
So the Gene Stealer, one of the Gene Stealer models there is in a little bit of trouble, whereas the others, okay. So these are not going to do anything. Instead, they're going to perform an action, and they're going to raise the banner. Unit of 5 aggressors is going to go into this unit of Termagants, or this one.
I'll put the bolters into that one,
Yeah.
and the grenade launchers into that one.
Okay. All right. Okay. Decision has been made.
So I'll start with the bolters, and they will get rerolls from the captain, so rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s. The reroll 1s, which generates another 2 hits. 4. 3s to wound, toughness 3. Well, quite a few there. 13 saves of 4+ because there's no AP. So we are on cover.
Done well.
And
Really well.
that there is done very well actually. We've lost 4 Termagants. Fragstorm grenade grenade launcher, maximum shots
Into the other squad.
Into the other squad, hitting on 3s.
Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. You put the tray out, it's a lot easier to pick up the dice.
There we go.
So it generates a few extra hits as well. And rolling to wound.
So 3s to wound.
3s to wound. And rerolling 1s.
No, not this time,
Not for
unfortunately.
this time.
No, he's out of range of the dreadnoughts.
Okay, we'll calculate how many wounds are. Okay, it was going to be AP -1, but he reversed his battle tactic to Assault Doctrine. So it's no further AP-, so it's forced to save because we are in cover. And the saving is 16 saves. And we've got a 4+ save, and that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 have been cut down. The Hellblasters, they're going to shoot into the warriors, trying to get rid of their synapse ability. Will you be supercharging?
Of course.
Okay,
You always
to
got to
increase the damage
to damage 2.
to damage 2.
So we get to reroll the 1s though.
You are devastated, Doctor.
I suppose we'll do a second
no
thing.
further AP because it's rapid fire. Is it assault, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, assault weapon. So 3 shots each.
3 hits so far.
3 hits. Rerolling those 1s.
He's dead.
And he's dead.
1's gone.
No banner within 6.
No, but there is an apothecary,
There
so
is
on
an
6 plus feel no pain. I don't know if he counts as that.
No, it's the models are slain.
Just dead, isn't he? Yes.
Dead, yeah. Okay.
So he's gone. Another hit there.
Another hit.
Another 3.
And reroll 1. Oh, he's
Lost
slain
2.
as well. 2 Hellblasters gone.
And then my last one.
And your last one, rerolling those 1s. Reroll
So
the
I
1.
I lost 2.
Okay, so that's quite a few hits there. Strength is 7.
7 overcharged.
Toughness is 5. So
3s.
Okay, that's a good roll actually. And that's damage 2 a time.
7. Damage 2 a time.
AP -4.
AP -4.
So 4 up, 3 up doesn't make a scrap of difference. That's going to be a warrior gone, a warrior
Each.
gone, and a warrior gone.
So the squad gone.
So the warrior has been destroyed. Redemptor Dreadnought is going to shoot its heavy plasma incinerator into this Carnifex.
That Carnifex there.
Are you going to supercharge?
Of course.
Okay, it's going to supercharge. And
All
all the
the
remaining
ancillaries.
anti-personnel firepower is going to go into this weakened Termagant squad. 6 shots. Oh, do you want to call upon a Patreon?
Yeah, of
We'll
course.
call upon a Patreon to help the Imperials.
Of course.
We have... I'll give you Devin Matthews.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, Devin.
Moment of glory, Devin. D6. 6 shots.
thank you
the
very
Patreon
much.
has helped. Thank you, Devin. So 6 shots. Thank you, comrade, for your support.
So 3s, rerolling 1s.
It is a core unit. Reroll the 1.
Oh.
That takes a mortal wound.
Okay.
So it's down to 12 wounds. Redemptor has 13 wounds. Strength is 9.
So
Toughness 7.
So 3s.
3s.
Oof.
And do you want to spend a CP?
I am going to CP reroll one of these.
That's wise. Okay. Right, that's AP minus 5. There's nothing I can do.
But it's -1 damage on each.
It's -1 damage
so
on
it's
each.
3 down to 2.
3 down to 2. So how many wounds is that in total?
So 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds.
8 wounds. The Carnifex does have 9 wounds. It's got 1 wound remaining. What weapon is this?
Underslung onslaught Gatling cannon into the Termagants.
Okay. Hitting on 3s.
3s rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s because he's core unit.
Nice.
Yep. And strength is 4.
Must be 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
No rerolls on that one, but it is
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AP minus 2 this round.
Am I in cover?
sixes.
So 6s to save because I'm in cover. Save 1, so 4 more have been cut down. That could be the last of them. No, we do have more left, so 4 more have been cut down. So I'm going to have to take these 4 off. It's same target. Rolling once. 3 hits. 3s to wound. 4 wounded. AP minus nothing. 4 plus. We saved them except for one. One model remains. Oh, okay.
So then I've got an Icarus rocket pod now.
Icarus rocket pod.
For 1 shot.
1 shot.
It hits.
It hits. Strength 7. 2s to wound. Toughness 3.
AP minus 2.
AP minus 2.
So you get 6 up save.
I get a 6 up save. Right, it's my turn to take a patron here. To save a Termagant. Curtis Comiskey. He's Xenos. He's a fan of Xenos here. Your moment of glory for the Nids. And no. Okay, the Termagant unit has been destroyed. Another unit deleted. Storm Speeder Hammer Strike has selected a target. Maximum firepower into this Carnifex. Styles first. Oh, that was a 1, wasn't it? That was a 1.
2 hits.
So 2 have hit their mark.
Strength 8.
Toughness 7 on the Carnifex.
So 3s.
3s.
Oh!
Double.
I've used my reroll.
Fail.
So that is him. He's out of range of everything else.
Okay, he's used his command reroll, so that is the end there. No damage. Missiles, just the missiles. On this one, going to select the target, which is the remaining, the last wounded Carnifex over there. Hitting on 3s. Box cars. Strength 8, toughness 7.
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. And 1 wound.
It is AP minus 4 this round.
AP minus 4.
For 3 damage.
I got a 6 up save. I will call upon Patreon. I'm going to call upon Marshall Cummings. Okay, Marshall Cummings. 6 up.
Oh,
No.
so close.
I got 18 CP. I'm going to have to spend it. Okay, spent the CP. 6 plus reroll. No! The Carnifex has been brought down. Does he do death throws? He does not. The Carnifex has been removed from play. Right, the Redemptor. This one here, the Blessed Chaplain Redemptor Dreadnought. Maximum firepower is going to shoot into the Hormigón. Onslaught Gatling Cannon, hitting on 3s.
4 rerolls from the Chapter Master.
Yes, he's blessed. The Redemptor is a core unit.
It's just the 1 missed.
Just the 1 missed. And 2s to wound.
And rerolling because he's a lieutenant.
Yes. Rolling 1s. Lieutenant. And that's 8
11.
minus.
11 at minus 2.
8 minus 2. Okay, so technically some are in cover, so I'll absorb the hits there. Change my mind, I'm going to take off the models from over here to there, rather than that way, because these technically are in cover. Okay, just to clarify, what is the vow that you have taken, Sir Black Templar?
Suffer not the unclean to live.
Oh, okay.
So with that one, in melee, I get 6s are automatically wounds.
Ah, right.
But,
Okay.
but my passion means that I have to always charge the closest target.
Okay, right.
I
Can't
go around them, I
rolls,
have to
yeah.
always charge the closest target.
Righty-ho, that's the vows for the Templars. Right, the remaining 5 hours. What weapons are these?
So these are the Storm Bolters into that squad
Yep.
that you just shot into previously. 4 rerolls.
4 rerolls to the Chapter Master.
And then it'll be 3s to wound, rerolling 1s.
Okay, AP minus.
Nothing on these.
I will just take the saves, to be honest with you. So 5 up to save. I saved 1. So 2 more Termagants have been brought down. casualties of 13. Rocket pod, max shots because there's more than 5 models.
Reroll.
So rerollable. Okay, 3 hits.
Strength 7.
2
so
wound.
2 to rerolling 1.
Devastator, so these will be kills. Yep, 3 have been killed. So it brings the casualty rate to 16. Outriders, to try and finish off the Hormagaunts. They count as rapid firing even at long range. So hitting on 3s.
No rerolls for
No
these.
rerolls. Strength is 4, toughness of 3. And these are AP -1 as well. So 3s to wound. Not quite enough to kill, but
4
damage. I'm going to take it on those that are in cover first. So a 5 up. Nope, he's dead. Nope. And I've got one more that's in cover. Yes. And the same model again. No. Okay, so 3 have been cut down. Those that are nearest to cover. So that's the end of the shooting phase on turn 1. Charge is declared. There is actually 2 12-inch charge potentials here because of the free magic inch. So which unit are you going to go through first?
I'll start with the Dreadnought.
The Redemptor. Okay, you need box cars.
And he gets a reroll for being a Black Templar.
Yes. And that is a 9, rerollable. And that is a 5, that's a 9 again. So it's a failed charge there. I decided not to overwatch because there's no point.
And then this other squad
Again,
the same target.
no overwatch.
Need a 12.
Need a 12. Oh, that's so close. You have to re-roll both the dice.
Yes. No.
No, it's a 7. Okay.
That is the end of my turn.
That's the end of the turn. Morale, yes, we do have morale. Synapse, ignored. Synapse, ignored. And over here, that's Synapse as well.
Yeah.
Because the Broodlord is a Synapse creature. So that's the end of the morale phase and the end phase on turn 1 for the Space Marines. Pretty good firepower. You've taken down a Carnifex, you've deleted a unit of warriors, and you've done a lot of damage to the small infantry units there. So that is the end of turn 1 for the Sons of Phoenix. Now it is the turn of the Tyranids. Beginning of the command phase on turn 1 for the Tyranids. High Fleet Diablo, 17 command points, now back up to 18 command points. Right, Big Mama is going to produce more Termagants. It doesn't say up to your original listing, it says up to its maximum unit size, so I could have a potential 30 Termagants coming out here. 2d6 Termagants, that's the command section for the Termagon. And we bring back 9 more Termagants for this unit here. The Will of the Hive Mind, I'm going to bless... I'm really tempted to give it to the Screamer Killer, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm going to give it to the Screamer Killer. I'm going to double check if it's a core unit. I think it is. So it is core. The Screamer Killer will be blessed by the Hive Mind of the Hive Tyrant. And continuing on in the command phase, Vicious Insight is going to be applied to this 4 Gene Stealer unit there. So that will be granting additional AP -1. Okay, that's the end of the command phase. Going to go straight on to the movement phase for the Tyranids, turn 1. Right, it's the end of the movement phase on turn 1 for the Tyranids. I've spent a command point trying to keep the Hormagaunts as effective as possible. We've got 18 command points. Now I'm back down to 17 command points. So it's called Encircle the Prey. So these Hormagaunts have moved 10 plus a flat roll of 6. And then they can charge after they're advanced. So they will do that over there. And not only that, securing the objective as well. These Carnifex have moved 8. So they're split off from their brood. And they've just moved forward, and that's it. Making the most of their ballistic skill. The Hive Tyrant, the Winged Hive Tyrant, has moved 16. Ready to engage the Dreadnought, or possibly the infantry squad in the front there. The Carnifex, the Screamer Killer, has been blessed by the Hive Tyrant. It's going to go its impeccable advance forward with 10 attacks. +1 for charging as well. For
nasty.
+1 strength. It's going to be very, very nasty indeed. We have the Carnifex here. The Warriors have just pressed forward 6 inches, making sure they can do some extra shots over here. The Tyrannifex has stood still. This one, however, has moved forward 9 inches to get into more line of sight range against enemy vehicles. And then over here, this unit of Gene Stealers has moved 8. I haven't paid the points for carapace armour, so it's just bog standard gene stealers. They can't advance and charge anymore like they used to, so it's just a flat 8, and I am within 12-inch charge range, though we measured that off camera. The Broodlord has done exactly the same. He's just out of charge range there. This gene stealer has moved forward regular, 8-inch move. These two Carnifexes have moved forward, and they'll look to engage against the Invictus tactical warsuit there. And we have the Tervigon moving forward 9 inches there, and with the Termagants moving just 6 inches because we are in range with the flash bores. So that is the end of the movement phase for the Tyranids. We're going to go straight onto the psychic phase now for the Tyranids. Just as a disclaimer, the Hive Tyrant doesn't have Onslaught. It has Catalyst, but it has the one that I mentioned in the first entry, which is called Unstoppable Onslaught. Just to clarify that there. I'm going to cast Unstoppable Onslaught, Warp Charge 7. That goes off an 8. You have no psychers to deny.
He can
but
deny.
He can deny.
I am going to try deny that one.
I need to double check something. Am I within 18? Yep, so we checked. It's been 12 inches. So you get +1.
And you make it -1.
I make it -1 because of Shadow the Warp.
So just normal.
So it's just normal. So you need to beat a 7. No. Okay, nothing you can do about that. So +1 to the wound rolls here for the Hive Tyrant. Yes, I have to be careful here. If I roll a double, I peril because of that relic. Catalysts are going to cast on the Hive Tyrant himself. So warp charge value is 6, and that's an 11.
I can't. Well, I've already done my deny.
You cannot deny. So therefore, he will get Catalyst. To spend a command point, being a Templar. What's this?
Abhor the Witch.
Abhor the Witch. Let's read a bit of narrative here. So, the Black Templar's zealous hatred of heretical sorcery steals their minds and bodies against the psychic assaults. So, use this stratagem in your opponent's psychic phase after the psychic test is passed for an enemy psyker. That unit, after they deny the witch attempt is made, if that enemy psyker is within 24 of any Black Templars units from your army, roll 1d6 on a 4+. That psychic power is denied. Here we go. 4+. Ah, denied! So he's denied Catalyst. Catalyst is gone. Cheeky! Tervigon's going to cast Smite. Warp charge value of 5. And it goes off on a 6. Can you deny?
Nothing I can do.
Nope. Okay, so you're going to take D3 mortal wounds. So you take 3 mortal wounds on the aggressor. Okay.
And I get a 5+ feel now, 5+ mortal wound shrug for being a Black Templar.
Yeah. Oh! Scream from the Broodlord is going to go into those infiltrators. Warp charge value of 5. Goes off an 8. Can you deny?
Nope.
So it's D3 mortal wounds, psychic scream. 2. He's a Black Templar. Will he do it again?
No.
No. So that's a model removed because a Primaris Marine has 2 wounds. End of the psychic phase. Going to go straight onto the shooting phase now for High Fleet Diablo. This Carnifex heavy venom cannon is going to go into the Storm Speeder. Right. 3s to hit because of enhanced senses upgrade. How many wounds has that thing got?
9? No, 10.
10. Okay, I'm going to leave the roll as it stands. Okay, 1 has hit its mark. Strength is 9, toughness 6, 3s to wound. That is a wound. It's AP -3, however.
Armour of Contempt.
Armour of Contempt. It ignores AP -1.
So 5 up.
AP -2. 5 up to ignore.
No.
And that's 4 damage. Straight away on that Storm Speeder. Rinse and repeat. This Carnifex into this Storm Speeder. Hitting on 3s for enhanced senses. Ah, they've all hit this time. Strength is 9. Oh, 1 wound. I will do a CP reroll. So my command tally is down to 16. Rerolling. It does wound. AP -3 +1 for Arm of Contempt.
5 up.
Save 1, flat damage 4.
Down to 2.
Down to 2 wounds remaining here. Rupture Cannon is going to fire from the Tyranids into the Redemptor Dreadnought over there. Now, a sneaky CP.
On the Redemptor?
On the Redemptor.
Oh, I can't do anything for the Redemptor.
You can't do the
It's the Gladiator, I can help.
Oh, just the Gladiator. So what does the Gladiator have?
I can make it smoke screen, make it pop smoke.
Oh, of course, yeah, because it's Astartes, isn't it? Yeah. So, Rupture Cannon, here we go. It is hitting on Ballistic Skill 3+.
Oof.
3's to hit. I've already spent my command reroll. Okay. Strength is 14.
7. So 2's.
2's to wound. Okay. AP -4, but your armor contempt.
6 up save.
6 up save. It makes it! Thanks to Games Workshop, it has withstood the punishment from the Rupture Cannon. Praise be to the Emperor. Rinse and repeat this Tyranids into that Dreadnought there. So 3's to hit. 2 hits this time. He's grinding his teeth here. Strength 14. 2's to wound. Both have wounded. AP -4. Armour of Contempt. He needs boxcars. No. That's 8 plus 2d6 damage, but -2 for being a Dreadnought. Oh dear.
Oh.
So
he's very dead.
Yeah, he's gone. So that's how much damage is that? That there is 16 damage -2, 14.
Yeah, he's done it.
So he's gone.
2 wounds spare. Does he
2
blow?
wounds spare. Does he blow up? He does not. So, who is that?
You've killed.
Oh, I've killed my own patron. This is so weird. I killed my own patron. Darren Gardner's Redemptor Dreadnought. This is what happens when you're the enemy. You have to try and win at all costs. It is war, after all. It's all about glory for the hive mind. But thank you, Darren, for your support on the channel. This Tyranids with the heavy venom cannon is going to shoot into the Gladiator, but spending a CP
For smoke screen.
for smoke screen to
-1
to the hit rolls there. So that's useful for protection. So hitting on 4s because it's -1. 1 hit. Strength 9, toughness 7.
8.
Your toughness 8.
Yes.
Yeah, Gladiator is a bit tougher than
Yeah.
a regular Predator. So wounding on a 3 still with strength 9. Oh no! Failed, bounced off the armour there from the Gladiator. Still remains. This Carnifex has got a Strangler Form cannon and it's going to shoot actually into the infiltrators. Right, so it's D3 plus 3 shots. Okay, it's going to be 5 shots. And a Carnifex ballistic skill is 4+. So hitting on 4s. So 2 hits. Strength is 8, 2's to wound, toughness 4. 1 wound, AP -2, but you are armour contempt. So
And in cover.
And in cover. So
Just a 3 up save.
a 3 up save. No, so flat 2 damage.
My Helix Adept Gauntlet, sorry, on the upgrade ignores the first failed armour save.
Oh!
So it doesn't kill anyone.
Doesn't kill anyone. Fantastic. Excellent upgrades here for the Templars. This Warrior Brood is going to shoot into this squad here. So we're going to fire the Devourer first. So hitting on ballistic skill 3+ because they are warriors. So 4 hit their mark. Strength is only 4, so 4's to wound. 1 wound, no AP. So you get your regular save.
I'll take it on 1 in cover.
1 in cover, so 2+ save. And passed easily. Next up is the Death Spitter. It's Assault 3. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. The Death Spitter is Strength 5. 1 wound. This is AP -2.
I'll take it on 1 in cover again. So
Yes, it's going to be a 2 up save again.
Yeah.
Yep, that's passed as well. And next up after that, over here, we have got another Devourer, range 18. So another one that's behind the building there. So 3s, because they're warriors. It's okay, take your time. 3 hits and 1 wound, 2 up save. And a fine, absolutely fine. No damage there from the warriors. The Devourer from this Warrior Brood is going to shoot into the Tactical War Suit and then Death Spitter and Barb Strangler. I'm going to shoot into this squad over here. Into the Dreadnoughts. 3s to hit.
6.
1 wound. No AP.
So 3 up.
3 up save. Saved, absolutely fine. And the Death Spitter, assault 3. 3 hits. This is into the intercessors. And 3s to wound, strength 5. And that's AP -2.
So I'll take it on the one in cover.
Yeah.
Because he's on the terrain.
Yeah.
So I think it's back to a 3 up save.
Back to a 3 up save. So no.
Damage?
I'm going to check the damage here. It could be damage 2. It's damage 1 only. So 1 wound has been taken. Strangler, D6 shots.
Oof.
5 shots. Okay. Hitting on 3s because they're warriors. Take away them. Strength 6, 3s to wound. 1 wound, AP -1.
So minus that 1, and he's in cover.
And he's in cover. 2. And armor contempt.
Kills him though.
1. And an intercessor has been killed. Stinger Salvo from the Tervagons is going to shoot into the aggressors, but knowing Space Marines, they can add +1 to the same throws thanks to the stratagem.
Unyielding in the face of the foe.
Yeah, Mark 10 Gravis armor. They'll get +1 to their same throws. And of course, with Arm of Contempt, they will ignore the first AP -1 coming in. It's a really good upgrade for Space Marines.
Brilliant.
So, hitting on 3s, Ballistic Skill 3+. That's terrible. And Strength 5. Toughness 5.
Yeah,
so 1 wound. AP -1.
So
actually, AP +2. But any rolls with 1's always a fail.
Yeah, so it's 2 up now because of the...
Yeah.
Oh, still failed.
That was a 1. Spend a CP reroll?
Yeah, I'm going to because I want to keep them alive.
Okay. And he does.
Yes.
Okay. Keeps that aggressor alive. Now 21 shots with the Termagants coming into the same squad. 21 shots from the Termagants hitting in the aggressors. Hitting on 4s. Forgot to mention this actually. Dean's very kindly allowed me to play the stratagem. New Codex syndrome, please forgive me. It's called Scorch Bugs, so they'll be hitting on 4s, but they'll be adding a +1 strength. So these are actually misses. Now these are strength 6, would you believe?
3s.
So 3s to wound. And okay, that's really good. That's 3 up saves.
AP?
AP -1, but
Damage?
Damage 1.
So luckily, because I've got unyielding in the face of foe,
Yeah,
it adds 1 to their armor
adds 1 to the armor save.
So I think it goes to
2 ups.
Still 2s.
Yes,
How many?
still 2s. So that there in total is 11 saves.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
11 saves. And of course, he passed the ball. It's the end of the shooting phase for the Tyranids. The Hormagaunts are going to charge into your Outriders. Are you going to Overwatch? No? Okay. So here's the dice roll. A 9-inch charge. They will easily make it to there. Now, these have a 2.5-inch bounding leap, so I'm going to make sure they go like that. And he'll still get his attacks. Next up is... I'm going to do the Screamer Killer into that squad there.
No Overwatch.
Not going to Overwatch.
They've got pistols.
Okay, 8 inches. Oh boy. And I may spend some stratagems here. I will double check the Codex in a second. Now, the Hive Tyrant into the Dreadnought. Are you going to Overwatch?
I'll give this a go. I'll give this an Overwatch.
So he's going to spend a command point to Overwatch against the Flying Hive Tyrant. So the onslaught, heavy onslaught Gatling Cannon hitting on 6s.
Just the 1?
Just the 1. Toughness 7.
So
5s to wound.
No.
Nothing.
And then he's got his Icarus rocket.
D3 shots. 1 shot.
No.
1.
His chest guns.
There would have been +1 to hit, by the way.
It would have been, but I don't think it counts in Overwatch.
Yeah, it doesn't count in Overwatch.
Yeah, so these are 6s, these are his Stormbolters.
Yeah.
No.
And nothing.
And then he gets, he's got a flamer, so he
D6
will
auto hits.
get D6 auto hits.
Yeah. 3.
And I'll just...
Strength is
I'm not sure.
4, possibly 5. Oh, it's a heavy flamer.
It's a
Strength
heavy
5.
flamer.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, strength 5.
Strength 5.
So was it 4, was it?
Yeah, force to wound. Nothing. No damage.
Done.
Done. Okay, charge, roll. He's in.
He's in.
Oh, whack. There. Okay. Gene Stealer's over here, the full four Xenos, needing a double 6. No, I'm High Fleet Behemoth, so I do get to reroll. No. And the single Gene Stealer, may as well. No. And the other one. No. That's it there. Broodlord is out of range. Now, next up is this Carnifex is going to charge against your Tactical Invictus.
Go for it. You need a 7.
Need a 7. Here we go. Oh! It smashes into there.
That one.
Going to be very, very nasty. And I'm not going to charge with this. Actually,
that one advanced, I believe.
Yes, it did advance with that Carnifex over there. I'm going to see if I can spend any more CPs to enhance the close combat ability. Right, I've spent a command point. So I'm down to 13 command points now. It's called Trampling Charge. I finished the charge move. So I have paid the points for Horned Chitin. So on A, it says here, if the monster has the Horned Chitin keyword on a 2 to 4, the enemy suffers 3 mortal wounds. And on a 5+, the enemy suffers D3 plus 3 mortal wounds.
Nasty.
It's just the 3 mortal wounds.
This is to ignore on a 5+.
Because they're Templars. So 2 mortal wounds come through. That's the end of the charge phase. We're going to go straight onto the close combat phase now for the Tyranids. Right, so I'm going to do the monstrous scything talons first. Here. Now, I get 5 attacks with the Winged Hive Tyrant. It's going to be hitting on 2s, and I reroll 1s because of scything talons. Okay, I reroll those 2 1s. These are the monstrous scything talons. Okay, they've all hit. Now the strength is 7, but High Fleet Behemoth is +1 strength. This is making him strength 8. So 3s to wound. Okay, that's a mortal wound because of his Warlord trait. So that there is AP minus 3.
So how many? That is 3 at AP minus 3, yes?
3 at AP minus 3.
So AP minus 2 because of Armour of Contempt, so 5 ups.
5 ups. Save 2. So that's damage 3 because of his Warlord trait.
Down to 2.
Oh, that's his relic, beg your pardon. His relic has got the...
but then the Dreadnought will bring it down to 2 because of
down to 2.
So he's down to 10.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do there. Okay, the Dreadnought is still alive. Now, the Space Marines have a decision to make here.
Oh, I am going to be into it.
Oh, of course.
He's got 10, but I've got to remember that mortal wound. I've got to roll for that mortal wound as well.
Okay.
So let me roll for that quickly. See if
okay,
so he's 5 up to ignore that mortal wound.
Which
no, so he's down to 9.
Okay.
And then I will pay 2 CP to interrupt.
To interrupt.
And I'll interrupt with my Crusader Squad.
Crusader Squad.
Buffed up Crusader Squad.
Okay, here we go. As he's just counting out the dice, I just realised I forgot to fire the bioplasma from his mouth. So it's too late now. He's too distracted by the enemy in front of him. Rampaging forward for the glory of the hive mind. The Sergeant.
So he's got his Power Sword.
Power Sword.
Hitting on 2s because he got buffed by the banner.
Yep.
Reroll 1s because of the Chapter Master being close.
Yep. Okay, 3 have hit their mark.
So this is +3 strength, so
+3
7.
Strength 7.
So
toughness 7.
So 4s.
4s to wound.
Rerolling 1s because of the Ancient nearby. So 2 at AP minus 3.
Because you're Assault Doctrine.
Not these ones. So it's just 3 for these
AP
ones.
AP minus 3. So
2 5-ups.
2 saves. We've got a 2+ armour save. So needing 5 to save. We save none. Adds up to 5 with 2 dice, but not enough.
Just 1 damage each.
Just 1 damage each. The Screamer Killer is down to 7 wounds remaining. Chainsaw attacks.
So these again hitting on 2s because they got buffs, but rerolling 1s.
And 1s. Strength is 4, toughness 7. 6s are mortal wounds maxed up to 6.
And he gets reroll 1s.
And reroll 1s to wound as well. And 1s. Okay. We'll check how many mortal wounds and wounds for the Screamer Killer. Right, we've just calculated the wounds. I've received 5 mortal wounds. And how many saves in total?
14.
14.
3 health.
Okay, so 14 at no AP. Oh, Astartes Chainsword.
AP1, yeah.
AP1,
save, yeah.
so 3s to save. Oh boy. Okay, that is a dead Screamer Killer. But I will spend 2 command points to fight back. I recheck the Codex. Can't do it, but he can do a Death Rose. The Templars have repulsed the attack from the Screamer Killer, but will he lash out in fury? And that is a 4. He does not. He slumps to the ground, and he's been absolutely eviscerated. Well, they decided not to advance, even though they have destroyed their foe. The Space Marines are maintaining their discipline. But we continue on this fight over here. Will the Invicta Tactical Warsuit survive? Okay, it's hitting on 3s with a base attack of 6 because of 2 sets of Scything Talons. Hitting on 3s. Okay, there's no 1s, so I don't get to reroll them. Actually, no, it's just 1 additional attack, isn't it? Strength is... strength is going to be 8 because Behemoth get +1 strength.
Freeze to wound.
So freeze to wound. Okay, so that there is AP minus of 3.
So 5s required. So I save 1 and that's
1, and that's damage 6.
So 6 damage total, yeah?
6 damage total, and I'm just going to double check here. Anything special? Makes 1 additional attack. We've done that correctly.
Yeah.
There's a base attack of 4 and then +2. So we've done that there. The Invicta Warsuit actually survives. It doesn't have the Dreadnought.
No, so it doesn't negate any damage.
Doesn't negate any damage, which kind of makes sense. It's like a scout version of the Dreadnought there. But now the Astartes models get to fight back. Invicta Warsuit is going to do its attacks against the Carnifex.
4 base, 1 for charge, being charged.
Yep, you're an Adeptus Astartes model.
Bracketed me now, so he hits on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
No hits.
No
He's
hits.
terrified.
A Space Marine terrified. Into the Hive Tyrant.
So he gets his
5 attacks.
5 attacks rerolling 1s.
So all have hit their mark. Strength 14, toughness 7 is 2s to wound.
Rerolling 1s because
rerolling 1s, core unit, yes. And they've all wounded. But we do have a 4-up invulnerable save, and I will call upon patrons here to help out. I have patrons on standby here. Oh, this is going to be nasty. It's got 12 wounds. I do have a 4+ invulnerable save. No. So I will call upon... Yeah, I'm going to have to call upon Winston Adkins. I'm sorry, Winston, that you're representing the Tyranids, but I will spend a command reroll, reducing my command pool tally to 12. 4+ invuln for Psychic Barrier. Yes! Rolled a 6. That's Winston Adkins. Thank you, Winston. Another invuln. I will take it for Joseph Darling. Okay, for the Emperor. 4 up. No, that's going to be 3 plus D3 damage because it's a Redemptor Fist. So how many? That's 1.
Got 3 more to
I've
go.
got 3 more to go. I'm just going to have to roll these 3.
Could be nasty.
It's going to be nasty. Do you know what? This is your moment of glory, isn't it? I'm going to try and steal it from you. One of these is going to be Dean Leighton himself, who's actually here today. So, here we go. Dean Leighton, thank you very much for your support.
Hopefully I'll do it for you.
Oh, thank you. So here we go. 4+. No! It's gone his way! There's nothing I can do about that. So that's another D3 plus 3.
2 more.
Another 2 more. I have to roll these. 4+. Nope, another one comes through. So that's 3d3 plus 9 damage. Oh! 18 damage!
Splat.
Splat. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to have to fight back for 2 command points. So spending my 2 command points, you killed the warlord as well. So we're going to check here how I'm going to fight back. Put my CPs back. Oh, he's already fought, hasn't he? Okay, but do I death throw? No, he just literally grabbed the Hive Tyrant and gutted him. And plucked off the wings. He will not be flying again in this game. Destroyed is the foe, and the Redemptor Dreadnought can wish to advance inexorably.
And we'll go a little shift.
Yeah.
And then we've got this lovely combat.
Okay, right, well, we'll do over here.
Obviously, you get to fight first because you charged.
Yes, we forgot to do that actually, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't affect anything.
Doesn't affect anything. So, hitting on, I'm going to double check the weapon skill here. Could be 3 pluses, but I think it's 4. 9 attacks, hitting on 4s.
That's good.
Strength is 3, toughness is 5.
It's a 5.
5 to wound. 1 wound, AP -1 because of Siren Talents. Saved. And it would have been a 3+ save anyway because of Arm of Contempt.
They'll stay where they are.
And they'll stay as they are, and oh dear, they'll be
They get a lot of attacks.
A lot of attack. Right, they'll get to attack back.
3s.
Hitting on 3s. Wow!
They want to kill them.
There's no point taking the camera off because when it comes to editing, it's all hit. Ugh. Murder. AP -1 as well. Good job we got a 6+ save. How many saves is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. I think they're going to die. You'll roll. 6s. A valiant attempt.
Yeah,
They're
it's not
destroyed.
bad, but they are done.
They are destroyed. Another unit wiped out, and you can claim the objective as well. This is looking fantastic for the Templars here, leading by example here for the Emperor. So that there is the end of the turn for the Tyranids. Going to go on to a new battle round. Morale? Any issues?
No
with
morale for me, no.
They show no fear, of course. It's been absolutely successful, pretty much for the not the Tyranids, the Templars, leading by example, taking the fight to the enemy here. As we go on to a new battle round, it's battle round 2, turn 2, for the Sons of Phoenix chapter. So just to clarify about secondary objectives, we forgot to report this from last time for the Templars. So the Templars managed to kill more units than the Tyranids in the whole battle round. In melee. So they've done that. So they've gained 4 victory points for that. And for the Tyranids, we've gained the central ground. So that there is... what one's that one?
You can't get that one in the first turn.
I can't get that on the first
But you've got
one.
engage in all fronts.
Engage in all fronts. I've got 2 of the 3 quarters. So we've got that. So the score is 4-2 to the Templars. And the Templars have the advantage of moving again. So it is a new battle round. It is battle round 2, turn 2, for the Sons of Phoenix. 3 command points. Back up to 4 for the Sons of Phoenix. Right, anything else to happen on the command phase for the Sons of Phoenix?
I'm going to put my 4 rerolls onto this squad from the Chapter Master.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make them +1 to hit with the banner.
Yep.
And I'm going to do the same litanies again. So this again is the 5+ feel no pain.
Okay.
On 2 dice, needing a 3. A 4, so that's fine.
Yeah, well done.
And then the other one will be 6 immortal wounds in melee. And that one goes off.
Goes off as well. Okay.
And then this guy over here will do it to this one, and this is just 1 and a 3, and that is +1 attack.
+1 attack.
That one
A
doesn't
2
go off.
does not go off. Okay.
And that is it for my command phase.
That's it. Okay. So we're going to put the tokens to represent those that are blessed by the Emperor. The prayers have been shouted, and will the deeds be answered here? So that's the end of the command phase. For the Sons of Phoenix, it is now turn 2, movement phase, for this Prime Space Marine chapter. Right, it's the end of the movement phase for the Sons of Phoenix, turn 2. So tell us, Dean, what have you done with your forces?
just moved up. Move everything
Yep.
a bit more forward, just to get on as many objectives as I can and try reinforce this side slightly.
Yep.
Brought Hellblaster back with my Chief Apothecary.
Yes, congratulations there. He's restored the life. He was slain, but technically he's back again.
He's back again. Sound Speeder over there to try to keep that objective over there, even though he's heavily wounded, but we'll see what he can do.
Yep.
And then let's see what we can do with some firepower now.
Okay, it's firepower time. So no psychic phase because they detest the witch. So we're going to go straight onto the shooting phase now for the Sons of Phoenix. Turn 2. Gladiator Reaper is going to fire into the large unit of Termagants. Getting rid of the screen. Gun. What's this weapon called? Oh, it.
It's just I think it's just twin onslaught Gatling cannon.
The audience would love to know what it's called. So,
Twin heavy onslaught Gatling cannon.
twin onslaught heavy Gatling cannon. Okay. Hitting on 3. Strength is 6.
So wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. Strength 6, actually 2s.
2s, yeah.
Yep. So AP minus
One.
of 1. Yeah. So back to tactical doctrine now. 15 saves of
5 plus.
5 plus.
Did you uncover?
Behind cover. Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty good. They're dead,
It's good,
but
that.
they
That's
are
not bad.
not too bad. So 7 have been shot to pieces, and any other firepower.
Plenty.
So 7 dead. We'll take them off in just a second.
So these are the Tempest bolters on the side.
Yep.
3s.
3s.
And then it'll be 3s again.
3s again.
But these are AP2.
Yeah, it's tactical. Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Yep. AP minus 2.
So 6s.
So how many are in cover? It looks like there's quite a few, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay. So 6s. We saved another 3. So that is 7 plus 5, and that's 12.
Yes.
So 12 of the Termagants have been shot to pieces. Right, next up is the
Icarus rocket pods.
Icarus rocket
So
pods.
maximum shots because they're still a big squad.
Yep,
They'll hit.
they've all hit.
2s to wound.
2s to wound. 1 wound.
AP1.
That's killed another. That's D3 damage as well. So I'll remove that now,
Yeah.
just to keep on top of things. I've no cover now.
And then this is the heavy stubber, so they'll hit 3s to wound. And that's AP1 as well, I believe.
Yeah,
So it's 6s. So another 4 are slain.
another 4 slain. I'm going to go and take off these 2, that one, and that one. Fortunately, there is Synapse left, but they have taken a lot of damage.
A lot.
Right, the Storm Speeder has selected a target. It is the Tervagon. The screen has been destroyed, and it is a perfect timing to counterattack with its primary weapons.
So it's the 2 rockets.
Yep, 2 rockets,
3s.
3s,
Just the 1 rocket
just
hits.
the 1 hit.
What's the toughness of that?
But Tervagon, I'll double check, but I believe it's toughness 8. So force to wounds, toughness 8,
No.
nothing.
And then it's the melter.
Ah, yeah.
3 shots
3
with the melter.
shots.
3s.
Whoa,
One
only
hit.
1 hit. Strength 8, I
Yeah,
presume.
it's a 4s again.
Force to wound.
Yes.
This is AP minus of
4.
4.
So a 6 up.
A 6 up armor save. And that there is no. 5. A valiant attempt. Are you in armor bane?
No.
Not
unfortunately
quite,
not. So
so-
it's D6 damage
D6 damage.
for 4.
4. So it's down to 13 wounds remaining on the Tervagon. Hell blasters into the Tervagon with its assault in plasma incinerators.
They will overcharge.
They will overcharge, of course.
They're by the captain, so I'll roll them in groups of 3s.
So one at a time. A re-roll. Don't roll a 1. Otherwise, we'll just have to resurrect again. if they're
Resin
overplayed.
come back next turn.
Yeah. Re-roll 1. Okay.
All
Good
hits so
firepower
far.
here. One
So
has
miss.
missed. It's mark. Utterly devastating.
Yeah.
Now these are AP minus 5 because of tactical doctrine. It's an assault weapon.
But I think it'd be 4s to wound.
strength 7.
Oh, no, it'd be
Toughness,
fives.
it'd be 5s.
5s to wound. Let's see what we can do.
There we go. And there's flat 2 damage each. So 6 damage it looks like that comes through against the Turvagon, bringing the wounds bracket down to 7 wounds remaining. Captain Gregor Holst will shoot.
He'll shoot into this.
A bolt.
Just his bolt pistol. It's a 2s.
2s to hit. Yes. For the Emperor.
Wounds.
AP1.
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 So 6 saves.
6 up save. Do we defy? Almost. Another one has been cut down. This intercessor squad is going to shoot into the Carnifex. Just that one there. Hitting on 3s.
Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling the 1s. A few have missed their mark. Toughness is 7. It's 5s.
5s to wound.
For the Emperor.
2.
2.
At AP1.
Minus 2. Because of tactical doctrine.
Oh, wait. No, it's just minus 1 because it's in their assault variant.
Oh, the assault bolters,
Auto
aren't they?
rifles,
Auto
yeah.
bolt rifles.
So 3 ups.
I take that back. So saving on 3s. I save 1 wound, so he's down to 8 wounds remaining. Twin Iron Hail Heavy Stubber is hitting on
5s now.
5s because he's in close combat.
And he's bracketed.
And he's bracketed as well.
It's 3 hits.
3 hits. Strength 8. Toughness 7.
Oh no, it's 4s.
It's 4's wound.
That's no wounds.
No wounds. Bounces off the armour, even at point blank range.
And then the further 6 shots. Again, 5s.
5s to hit, good shooting. And
5s to wound. Just the 1.
Just the 1.
AP1.
AP1. Ah, it takes a wound. He's down to 8 as well. A heavy bolter. He's on 5s. Good shooting. 5 to wound, strength 5. 1 wound, AP minus 1. Nope. 1 damage though, because it is a Carnifex.
Yes.
So it's down to 7. These 3 infiltrators are going to shoot into the 4 Gene Stealers.
Yes.
Okay, so 6s will be auto wounding.
Auto wounds.
1 auto wound.
And then.
4 to wound.
So only the 1.
AP minus 1
this
as
round.
well because of tactical doctrine. But I got a 5 plus invuln because of lightning fast reactions. No. So a Gene Stealer has been killed. The aggressors, I'm going to shoot into. We're going to shoot at the
big.
big mama, the Turvagon, has been selected as a target from the aggressors. Right. So how many shots is this?
6 shots a man. But no rerolls
So
because
6
I've left
times
people.
5. So 3's to hit. Here we go. This is to wound. Toughness 8. A few wounds there. AP minus 1 for the Turvagon. So 3 up. I'd still take a wound. Do you know what? I've got plenty of CP left. I will command reroll this. And I still get a 1. Ah! D6 fragmentation rounds coming in hot. That looks as though it is 8, 14, 16 shots. 16 shots hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. Wow, you got 4 6s there.
5.
5, okay.
5 6s.
AP minus.
No AP.
No AP.
So 2 ups.
2 ups. I still get a double 1, and I use my command reroll. It's back. It's down to 4 wounds. So if you can change that to 4, that's definitely on its lowest bracket now. The Turvagon is limping away, been absolutely pulverised by bolter round fire. Nasty stuff here. The grin on his face.
The D6.
He would have been out of range.
The normal flamer.
With a normal flamer, but it is, what is it called?
Beast Pyre.
The Beast Pyre. D6 auto hits. It's the 3.
Strength 6.
Strength 6 would be 2. Terminal 2s, yeah, that is 3. 1 wound.
So 2 wounds there.
Okay, AP minus.
It's assault, so it's minus 3, so there's just 2
Oh,
deaths.
they're cooked. They're dead. Is that just AP minus 3 base?
It's AP minus 2 normally and 3
But
because of its tactical.
Yeah, okay, so 2 have been cooked alive. Oh dear. This is not good.
And 5 pistols.
5 pistols hitting on 3s. Okay, that's statistical.
Wounding on 3s.
3s. Oh no, don't tell me. 2.
AP1.
AP -1. I need boxcars to save the Termagon squad. And it is not to be. I've used all my command CP. They have been destroyed. We're going to perform an action. Raise the banner. So that there is secured. This Chaplain Redemptor Dreadnought is going to shoot into this Carnifex. Hitting on 3s still.
No rerolls.
No rerolls. Still got 9 wounds remaining. This is the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon.
And I think
it is toughness 7, so it's going to be wounding on 5s.
5s. No, a 1.
Just 1.
AP1.
AP -1. That's a 5. The barrels fly off, but he's okay. No damage there. Right, the twin Storm Bolters will shoot at the same target. Hitting on 3s. Toughness 7, 5s to wound, strength 4.
3 AP1.
3 AP -1 because of tactical doctrine. Take a wound, so I'm down to 8 wounds remaining here for the Carnifex. You do have an Icarus rocket pod as well.
Is he within 12? He's got a flamer.
Yep, he's got a heavy flamer. So D6 auto hit. It's going to do the flamer first. So 4 auto hitting rounds coming in.
And it is.
Let the Promethean burn.
Was it 4? Was it? Yep. So it'll be 5s. So
2, and that is heavy. So it's AP -1. I save both.
There you go.
That's
and
good.
then Icarus Rocket.
Icarus rocket pod is 2 shots, and that is 1 hit.
Still 5s. No.
Well, nothing. Okay. Yeah, strength 7, toughness 7. So it'd be 4s. Wouldn't
Yeah, it was 3, so I think it was
3.
fine.
Yeah. Okay. Is that it?
So my bikers are going to go in.
May as well keep the camera rolling.
Yeah, bikers into your warriors.
Bikers into the warriors.
And
Let's
they
go.
get 4 each.
4 each. Into the warriors. Here we go. 3s.
Ooh,
That's 5. Strength 4. 5 to wound.
Only the 1.
Only the 1. AP -2.
2 this round.
Because it's a bolt rifle. They do have a 3 up in cover, but -2. 5 to save. No. It takes a wound. And I'm going to place the wounded warrior with the Devourer. I get maximum firepower into this Carnifex. Melter rounds hitting on 5s. It's got a single hit. That's statistical. Strength 8, toughness 7. That is a wound. There's nothing I can do. AP -4. Actually, no, we've got 6 up save. Because Carnifex has got 2 up save. And it still goes through. D6 damage, not within Armor Bane, but still 4 wounds come through. Down to 5 because it's -1 damage for Carnifexes.
And then it's Rocket on 5s. No,
Nothing. Okay. That's the firepower concluded from that unit. Right, that is the end of the shooting phase for the Templars. They have done considerable damage to the Tyranids, especially from the infantry models. They have been decimated here. So the Tervagon, unfortunately, has got no Tervagons to form it a screen. Carnifexes have been wounded slightly. They're starting to take damage. The warriors are starting to take damage as well. So that's the end of the shooting phase. Going straight on to the charge phase. Any charges?
I'll go with Intercessor Squad into Carnifex.
I'm not going to spend the CP, so you can just do the charge roll.
A 7.
A 7. Gloriously get stuck in.
So they've made it.
They have made it, led by Sergeant Cordon. 8-inch charge against the Termagant. And that will, you're going to spend your...
No, I get 3 for Black Templars.
3 for Black Templars. And that's an 8. That's exactly what he wanted. And 8-inch charge against the Tervagon. So this bike squad into the Carnifex. It will make it indeed. Getting stuck in there.
I try to leave some room for, even if it's still an 11-inch charge, but we'll go for it. Chaplain's going for it.
Chaplain's going to go for it. 11-inch charge, and that exactly is what he needed. An 11-inch charge. We measured off camera. Yes, you critics out there thinking, he's not going to make it. Well, he did on 2 dice. And then stuck in.
Dreadnought into the warriors.
Oh, this is horrible stuff here. And the Dreadnought makes it as well. Brutal stuff here from the Sons of Phoenix. Measured off camera. This Crusade squad is going to charge into the Carnifex, needing a 9-inch charge. And they make it in as wow! Oh, that's brilliant. The Templars The sons of Phoenix really want to seek glory today. So there you go, the Marines you can see here, ploughing through, leading by example, blessed by the Emperor. They continue to fight on to secure this planet. So, where do we begin in the combat phase?
Inter-squad here.
Okay, so we're going to start with this squad here.
So this is Joshua Caudle's actually going to start with his power fist.
Veteran Sergeant Caudle is going to get stuck in here.
So he needs 4s.
Yeah. Forced to hit because of a power fist.
So 2 hits.
And strength is 8, toughness of 7.
So 3s.
3s.
Oof, a wound.
A wound. AP minus of 3.
3, I believe.
Okay. 5 up save. It's flat damage 2.
Flat damage 2.
So I'm down to 1 wound, would you believe? Because it's a Carnifex. So down to 7. Full bounce. Hitting on 3s. They are Adeptus Astartes.
Winning on 5s.
Winning on 5s. Toughness 7. Strength 4.
None.
Nothing. Okay, the rifle butts do nothing. I will spend 2 command points to interrupt, however. Made my decision. I'm going to start here because he'll just probably mortal wound me to death, and then the rest of the hits coming in will eviscerate the Carnifex. But we will not let that happen. The hive mind will seek glory. Right. He's just spent 2 command points for transhuman psychology. Very good use here of stratagems. You're a very experienced Primaris player. I'm taking wisdom here from this Primaris chapter. So, Crushing Claws, we're just going to double check here. I don't think there's any minuses. So, Crushing Claw is, no, it doesn't say anything. So, it's based on its weapon skill, which is 3. Hitting on 3s. And of course, we miss through 2. Okay, I'm going to have to spend a CP. So command tally's down to 8. And of course I roll a 1.
Of course.
CP's down to 8. So only 2 have hit their mark. It is strength plus
But it's now
4. Oh yes, because of transhuman psychology.
Yeah.
Very clever. I don't believe it. It's that stratagem that's paid off. Right, the Carnifex has done nothing. A waste of command points here. It's not looking good for the Tyranids debuting on the Codex and the channel as well. Will the Templars finish off this Carnifex? Right, so what's happening
This
next?
is the chainsaws going back into that Carnifex.
Okay.
So these are hitting on 2s because they were buffed by the banner.
Yeah. These 7 here have auto-wounded because of the passion.
The vow I've taken.
The vow
at the
that he's
start.
taken. The honour, the glory, the majesty of this chapter.
So this is now 5s to wound.
5s to wound.
6s are mortal.
Oh, stop it! You got a mortal wound as well in addition. So I lost a wound there so far. And that there.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 at minus 1.
12 minus 1.
So 12 3-ups.
Okay. 12 free ups because of Astartes' chainsword. Okay, I lose 2.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Okay, 3 wounds taken. Honoured Sergeant. Hitting on 3s.
Auto wound.
Auto wound.
Hitting on 2s now because of that blessing.
Yeah.
But 2. So only the 1. At AP 3.
AP 3. 5 up. And it has been deflected. Bounced off.
And then the flamer. An auto wound.
Auto wound.
Just the 1 auto wound. And it's
Saved. Armour holds for this Carnifex here. Any other attacks?
The
aggressors?
The aggressors.
Aggressors into the Turvagon coming next. Right, so explain here what is happening.
So I made him a champion of the feast at the start, so that means he gets +1 attack, +1 leadership, and +1 to his weapon skill. So normally it'd be -1 for the fists, but it's no minus because he's got the +1, so he hits on 3s.
3s to hit. Oh, please. You're joking.
Strength 8, so 3s to wound.
3s to wound, toughness 7.
There you go, that's a bit better.
Oh, okay, right.
So 2 at -3.
3. 5 ups. Snake Eyes, but damage 2,
Yeah. So
but
4.
-1 for each damage against the Carnifex.
No, this is against.
Oh, against the Tervagons.
And that's 4. And
that's 4 damage.
To kill it.
Ah.
So you have.
Yeah, I'm going to have to spend a... No, did I spend a command
already
point?
spent it,
I've
man.
already spent it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So he's dead.
We're a bit compromised here. The Tervagon has been slain.
Death
Does she death row? She does not. The Tervagon has been killed. Next up is the Dreadnought. Now, normally I'll be like, glory Imperials and that kind of thing, yes, but I'm using Tyranids. I'm supposed to be cutting people up and devouring them. They could save this planet this chapter. Okay. So the Dreadnought is not bracketed, so it's hitting on 3s with 5 attacks. Oh no, this is against the Warriors as well.
And it'll be 2s
It'll be 2s to kill. You did roll 2 1s. If you re-roll the command roll,
yes, then it'll
you
kill
will
the squad.
You will kill the
yeah,
squad.
so I'm going to have to CP. I've only got 1 left now, but...
Okay. And it does kill because it's AP -3 and they've got a 4+ armor save. And the damage is 3 plus D3 damage. The Warriors have been crushed to death. The Outriders into the Carnifex. Now...
The Sergeant has a relic, the Bones of Mordred. So
Yeah.
6s to wound cause mortal wounds.
So you got 3 attacks base because you're primary sergeant. You get
Yes.
+1 to attack because you're charged.
1 for a chainsaw.
1 for a chainsword, Astartes chainsword.
And 1 for devastating
One
charge.
devastating charge,
which is
being
an
an
outrider.
outrider
Yes.
ability. Okay.
So 3s.
3s. Okay. Take away those 3 dice.
And then it'll be 5s.
5 to wound, yep, toughness
But
7.
6s are mortal.
Ouch! Is it in addition as well?
Yes.
Ouch, okay, so 2 AP -1 hits coming in hot. So I'm down to 4. So I'm going to do that now.
And then it's 3 armour saves. Of
3 armour saves of 3+.
Yes.
Okay, we take another wound there, taking it down to 3 wounds remaining. And then now,
The rest of his
the
guys.
rest of his comrades are behind. They'll do their attacks. Right, the 2 brethren.
This is 3s.
Take away those.
And the 6s are also wounds.
Yeah,
That was a 6.
yeah, that's fine.
And then it's 5s. So 4 at 3 up.
4 at 3 up. Ah, another 2 wounds come in. Down to 1 wound remaining.
With the chaplain left.
And the chaplain left. Oh, this is horrible. 4 attacks base. The Crozius Arcanum. Hitting on 2s. Strength is +2.
Plus 2, yes. So it's
Strength
6s.
6.
Still 5s.
Toughness 7. 5 to wound. He does get that wound.
1. AP minus... AP minus 1.
AP -1.
It's 2 damage.
2 damage
down to
time.
1, but... He lives.
He lives just about. The Carnifex is still alive. This Carnifex here hasn't charged, received a charge, or anything like that. So no bonuses, just 6 attacks because each set of siving talons. So hitting on 3s. Oh dear.
That's very good.
Strength is 8.
Just a 6.
Actually, strength 7. Beg your pardon.
Still 3s.
Still 3s. His toughness 6. So that there is 3 wounds at AP -3.
So 5 ups required.
5 ups required.
Save 2.
Unbelievable.
So what's the damage?
That's 3 damage.
So he's down to 2 wounds left.
Okay, 2 wounds remain on that tactical war suit. Next up is...
He fights back.
He fights back. Hitting on 5s. He hits.
Strength. It is
Single hit.
still strength. So still 14.
14. Toughness 7, 2s. That's a wound.
AP minus 3.
AP -3. 5 up to save. Nope. Flat
3 down to 2.
Flat 3 down to 2, so it's 5 wounds remain because it's -1 damage
Yes.
on the Carnifex. Carnifex hitting on 3s. I get 5 attacks because it's a set of siving talons. Unbelievable. What has happened? Ah, it is not the. I Hive Mind's Day.
Twos.
Twos, yes, because +1 strength. That is a wound, thankfully, because of Behemoth.
Fives? No.
And that's a flat 3 damage. Take away a Primaris Marine. Right, the Carnifex is going to do all the attacks into the Outriders. So hitting on 3s. That's better.
That's better.
Strength +4, making it strength 11.
Twos.
It's actually no, because I received the charge. Strength 12.
Definitely twos.
So that's 3 wounds at AP minus. I will double check. It could be AP -4.
I think it is.
Crushing Claw is AP -3, not AP -4.
So fives.
5s to save. And that is a flat D3 +3 damage. 1 dead.
Yep.
And
I
the
think
other
it's
one
just-
is a kill as well.
So 2 bikers.
So 2 Outriders have been cut down. Round phase for the Gene Stealers. Synapse, I don't care. And that is it. Well, what a round of melee that was. The Carnifex is actually still alive, surprisingly. They managed to do well. They've taken some wounds over here. No damage, though, over there because of transhuman psychology. Good use of stratagems here from the Sons of Phoenix. They are a veteran Primaris Space Marine chapter and took part in the Indomitus Crusade as well, so they know their tactics. So, we're going to go on to a new turn for the Tyranids. It's time to counterattack. It is turn 2 for the Tyranids. 8 command points at the beginning of the command phase, back up to 9. The Broodlord is going to bless this free unit of Gene Stealers to give them a further AP -1 in close combat. That is the end of the command phase. Command structure is gone for the Tyranids pretty much. But we do have reinforcements on the way, however. A ton of reinforcements are coming here. So we're going to press on to the movement phase for the Tyranids on turn 2. Terror from the deep of the command phase. Something is lurking here. Right, it is the end of the movement phase on turn 2 for the Tyranids. Reinforcements have turned up and there's another one coming up in the next turn of the movement phase. So that's the Morlock. It's coming in underground. But it's not coming on yet because of the new rules for Morlocks, which makes it a bit more narrative sense there. They have been warned that a Morlock is coming, death from below. So, what we got here. The Tyrannifex has stood still. The Carnifex is still in close combat. I may as well still shoot at the Crusade squad. And then over here, the Carnifex has stayed in close combat with 1 wound remaining. Try and kill the Chaplain whenever possible. And furthermore, these two are actually technically out of close combat, so I could have the chance to charge both if I wanted to. But I want to make sure that a particular Dreadnought dies in the death of the Hive Tyrant. And then over here, the first unit of Raveners, 9 inches away, from over here, needing a 9-inch charge against this Crusader squad over here. And another unit of Raveners over there as well. And the Lictor has turned up to try and hunt some characters. Over here, the Tyranid Warriors are trying to push forward towards this objective over here. And the Carnifex has stayed in close combat over there as well as this one here. And this unit of Gene Stealers have been blessed with a further AP minus of 1. And this Gene Stealer unit as well has been pushing forward as well. So that there is the end of the movement phase for the Tyranids. We're going to go straight onto the psychic phase now for the Tyranids. Turn 2. And I cast Smite into this Infiltrator squad. Warp charge value of 5, and that goes off on a 7.
Crack on.
Okay, D3 mortal wounds. You take 3 mortal wounds. 5 to deny because they are Templars. Infiltrator has been smitten. And that is the end, literally, of the psychic phase. So that's the end of the psychic phase, straight on to the shooting phase now for the Tyranids on turn 2. The first Tyrannifex has picked a target. It's going to go into the Gladiator Reaper. Hitting on 3s. Okay, 2 have hit their mark. Strength is 14. Toughness 8.
Yeah, so
3s to wound. Both wounded. AP -4. But Adeptus Astartes.
it's a 6.
That's a 6-up save.
I need one. At least one. No.
It adds up to 6 with 2 dice.
I think he's
It is 8 plus 2d6
You
damage.
need to roll 2 1s for me to live, I think. He
That's
is
9.
definitely dead.
9, and that is 17 damage.
I think he's dead.
Does he blow up? It does not blow up. The Gladiator Reaper has been destroyed from the Tyrannifex. This Tyrannifex doesn't have line of sight to that Storm Speeder. Instead, it's going to go over to this Storm Speeder that has been wounded severely. The Tyrannifex Rupture Cannon hitting on 3s.
Oof. I think he's dead.
Strength 14. 2s. Yeah, AP -4. 6 is to save because Adeptus Astartes.
Oh no.
Snake Eyes, and that there is 12 plus 3d6 damage.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's how much it is.
So that there's 24 damage. Do you detonate?
Should do. No.
That's a roll
with
of 1.
With that amount of firepower, it should just auto detonate.
And has been destroyed. Okay, the Storm Speeder has been removed, and therefore there's no one securing this objective. This Carnifex is going to fire the Heavy Venom Cannon. It's going to shoot into this Storm Speeder here. So, hitting on 3s because of enhanced senses. I'm going to spend a command point.
Over there.
2. How many wounds have you taken?
None. That's got
None.
That's got 4 wounds.
I would like to wound it, so I will take a CP away to reroll one of these dice. Okay, 2 have hit their mark. Strength is 9, toughness 6.
Yeah.
3s. Okay, that's 2 wounds, AP -3, +1 for Armour of Contempt.
So 5s.
Save 1, that's 4 damage.
Down to 6.
Down to 6. And next over here is the Carnifex against the Chaplain. Hitting on -1, it's 4s. Because of enhanced senses, they've all hit their mark. Toughness 5, thankfully it is a bike, so 3s. So 2 wounds. AP -3.
4 plus invulnerable save.
4 plus for the... Oh, that is 8 damage.
I'll have to spend my last CP to try and keep him alive.
Okay.
No, he's
the
gone.
Chaplain's gone. He will do the honours of taking away the Chaplain. And he's out of close combat as well. Okay. What's happening here? Why couldn't I do this earlier on? Now the Carnifex here is going to shoot into the Crusade squad. So he's hitting on, 3 shots, begging your pardon. It's hitting on 4s, -1. It's not bracketed. It can't be bracketed because it's a Carnifex. So 2 have hit their mark. 2s to wound. Transhuman Psychology.
No, I've got no command points. I'm out.
Okay. Does it pass on to the next phase or anything?
No, that's it. It's
Just
done
once
now.
it's done. So 2 wounds, AP -3, +1 for Armour of Contempt.
So I'll do it on the neophytes because they get 4 up, so it's 2 6s required.
2 6s required. He saves 1.
So 1 neophyte goes.
A neophyte has been venomified. Warriors into the aggressors, starting off with the Devourer. Warriors hitting on 3s. Strength is 4. No wounds because they're toughness 5.
Yes.
Devourers now. 2 hits, strength 5, 4s to wound. 1 wound, this is AP -2.
So 4 up.
4 up. No, that's
Damage?
1 damage. And I'm going to do the Barb Strangler D6 shots. And that's 3 shots, hitting on 3s. Strength 6. 2 wounds, AP -1.
So 3 ups.
3 ups. Okay.
Damage?
Just 1 damage.
Everyone's got 1 wound.
Oh, the Gravis ability.
No, that's gone as well. So 1 wound is.
Okay.
Got 1 wound left.
Yep. So 1 wound remains on there. And shooting. Yeah, I've got the Heavy Barb Strangler, haven't I? So it's 3
4s.
Plus D3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a blast
brilliant.
weapon as well.
I can't shoot blast in combat.
No, you can't. No, you can't do that. Okay. Okay, we've done pretty well here. So we've killed a gladiator, we've destroyed a storm speeder, and we've killed the chaplain. And it's not over, because we've got plenty of charges to do. And the command structure for the Sons of Phoenix, there's no CPs left. No command points. We have 8 command points to use, and we've got 3 Patreons on standby. So we're going to do the charge phase next, and we may as well get the things rolling. We're going to do this card effects into here. Do you wish to
I can't.
Overwatch?
I have no
Overwatch.
CP.
And whack, he's in to there. I'm going to go like that just to get a bit further forward. And then this card effects is going to go into here. And he's going to make it in a 6-inch charge as well. I may spend some stratagems to enhance the combat efficiency here. Warriors, they may as well get stuck into the aggressors. Yep, they're going to go in as well. And the Gene Stealers, along with the Brute Lord. So this 3 Gene Stealers will charge. They will go in 10 inches. They will make it.
Easily.
We'll go over here to wrap around to get this objective. So they're going to go around like that. And then these are enhanced. Ouch, that really hurt. Ow! And then next up is this Gene Stealer here. It's a separate unit. That's a 4-inch charge. I don't think that's going to make it. But I'm High Fleet Behemoth. So I reroll failed charge rolls. And that's Snake Eyes, that's even worse. Next up is the Brood Lord.
Oh, he's very... Yes.
An 8-inch charge. He will make it there into close combat. So that there is, looks like it's the end of the charge. Oh no, yes, the Raveners. Yes, we've got to do the Raveners over here. So they will need a 9-inch charge. No, I'm High Fleet Behemoth. They will make it on a 9. They will get stuck into close combat as well.
You happy with that?
Yep, happy with that. Yep, we've done the 3-inch consolidation straight away to save a bit of time.
Yep.
And then over here, we're going to do the same 9-inch charge. Nope, High Fleet Behemoth. No, okay, so that's a failed charge over there. Lictor, I will spend a command point to get +2 on the charge roll. And that's going to charge into your Storm Speeder. Need a 7. High Fleet Behemoth.
You got this.
Come on. Yes, we're in. So, the Lictor will go to the behind here. A perfect ambush against the Storm Speeder. Quick intervention.
Marcus
The Captain, Gregor Holst, will get stuck into close combat. Right, so that's the end of the charge phase. Pretty successful, and a good counter-attack here for the Tyranids. It is getting a really, really messy battle over here. So let's check out the close combat action as we go on to combat phase for the Tyranids. Turn 2. So this card effects, I spent another command point for trampling charge. So on a 2+ is D3 mortal wounds, but on a 5 or a 6 is a flat 3 mortal wounds. I don't have the upgraded tusks, so here we go. Okay, so it's just D3 mortal wounds, 2 mortal wounds, Templars ignore on 5s. He's done it again. Maybe waste my command points. Brilliant stuff, well done. And that is it for the purposes of concluding charges. Now we're going to go straight on to close combat. This card effects with a single wound remaining. Going to hit the bike. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. I am strength +1, so strength 8.
3s.
Flat 3 damage. Actually, no. To be honest with you, I'm not going to spend my command point. So roll a 5 up to save.
Nope.
Nope, that's 3+. It's going to kill one.
Is it 3? Oh,
It's
D3
3
plus.
yeah,
Okay,
it's a crushing
He's
claw.
dead.
So the damage would have been a 6 damage.
So he's gone.
He's gone, and I do get to consolidate as well. 3 inches towards the nearest enemy unit. And that brings me right to that lamppost there. Okay, it's not in close combat there. Now, this Carnifex here, that charged. 4 attack base, hitting on 3s. Okay. Strength is 8, toughness 7.
3s.
Now, I did roll a miss here. I will spend the command reroll to get that additional hit. Yes!
Nice.
I'm on. Okay. I'm down to 5 command points. Now it is strength 8, toughness 7, 3s. Okay. 2 wounds, AP minus 3.
So 5 ups.
None. Okay. So that's 3 plus each does D3 damage.
Okay.
So that's 6 damage plus 2d3 for crushing claws. So that's 5 plus 6 is 11 damage minus 2 is 9.
That's
and
exactly
he's
enough.
got 9 exactly.
Does he blow?
Does he blow up?
No.
No.
Looking a bit thin now.
Looking a bit thin. And we will press forward towards the nearest enemy unit, which is over here. What's going on here? Okay. Next up is this Carnifex that's an ongoing melee.
No, so you do the charges first.
Oh, we do the charges first,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, we'll get that done there. We'll check how many attacks the warriors have. Warriors have got 3 attacks base, plus 1 for having a set of siving talents. Hitting on 3s.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. These are strength 6, would you believe? They're base strength of 5, but they are Behemoth. They get plus 1 strength. So wounding on 3s. This is against Gravis. And these are AP minus 1. So that there is 8 saves, but they're Astartes, so
Just
the Arm of Contempt. That's good because an
Kill
aggressor...
one and wound one.
I have killed one.
Finish one off.
We finished one off with the Reveners. So the Warriors done their job there. All the aggressors will get aggressive in a minute, don't you worry. The Imperial Zealots. But next up is the Raveners over here. Right, I'm going to split my attacks here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1 Ravener, going to go into the Captain. So he's hitting on 3s. And then it's 5 attacks base. Strength is 5 plus 1 to wound. So 3s to wound. 1 wound. This is AP minus 2. So there's 2 sets of siving talents.
He's invuln. It's 4 plus invuln.
4 plus invulnerable save with the Iron Halo, and that's just 1 damage over there. Now the 10 attacks, hitting on 3s. This is into the Hellblasters. Strength 6, because it's plus 1 on the charge. 3s to wound.
Nice.
That there is 7 wounds, and that's AP minus 2, but plus 1 for Armour of Contempt.
4s.
So 4s to save.
Oof, that's not
Yeah,
good.
it's...
How much damage each?
They are 1 damage each.
So you kill 2 Hellblasters.
Primaris Marines.
6 up feel no pains for the Apothecary.
Apothecary, which does not help.
You kill 2.
So limbs have been flying off here as the Reveners cut down the Hellblasters. Okay, this is just 3 Gene Stealers. So each has a base of 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Now, if there was a Broodlord in the old Codex, they wouldn't have got. They would have got extra hits there, but it's not to be. So hitting on 3s. Now this is strength 5, would you believe, because of High Fleet Behemoth. They get plus 1 strength on the charge, wounding on 3s. And that there is 4 saves of AP minus 4 because of the blessing from the Broodlord.
So 6s.
Okay. So a Primaris Marine's been killed and 1 has been wounded.
So I get to ignore 1 because of my Helix glove.
Yep.
And then so it's just 2 wounds are taken. So just
2 wounds are taken.
One Marine has died.
Right, okay. Now the Broodlord here. The Broodlord is very nasty in close combat.
Yes, I think he's going to finish them off.
Yeah. The Broodlord is hitting on 2s. Oh, 3 1s. That's not good. However, he is strength 6. And I reroll failed wound rolls. If I rolled a 6, it's AP minus 5 instead of AP minus 3. That's AP minus 5, but plus 1 for Armour of Contempt, no
Still no
save. And they are wounds as well of AP minus 3. These are 2 damage apiece as well.
So that's going to kill one.
Kill one.
And then I got 2 5-up saves, I believe.
Yep, 2 5-up saves.
No, so the squad is gone.
The squad has been killed. The Broodlord has cut them down. And that there is a mission accomplished there. And I'm just going to move the Broodlord just to there. And now, the Lictor. Lictor has a base of 6 attacks, hitting on, would you believe, 2s. Okay, I've missed with some. Now, base strength of a Lictor is 7, plus 1 strength, makes it 3s, because of Behemoth. And that there is AP minus 3. That was a wound. I'll just put that dice to there.
3 5s required.
Nope.
1.
There's 1.
It's damage
That
each?
is 4 damage in total.
So yeah. 2 left.
2 left. Okay. Okay, who would have thought that Lictors are that good again? And they were good again, especially in 2nd edition. They were a scary unit to fight against. So next up now, the opponent gets to choose which close combat is to happen. So it's an ongoing melee.
Yes.
So it looks like you can go for...
I'm going to start here.
Start with the Interceptors.
The heroic Sergeant Joshua Caudle's going to go first.
Yes, Brother Sergeant Caudle's going to go first to kill the Carnifex outright.
So he hits twice.
Hits twice, strength 8, toughness 7, 3s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
AP minus 3.
AP minus 3, we have a 2-up armour, minus 3, 5-up save. No.
Splat.
Do I death row? No. The Carnifex slumps to the ground. Brother Sergeant Caudle wins the glory. If you want a medal, if you have fulfilled your oath and duty for battle honours, remember to send me an email and I will add a battle honour to your certificate to fellow Patreons. An ongoing melee over here. It's been lasted for about 2 turns here.
Yeah, they just
So just relishing in close combat action here. Epic proportions, an epic fight. So hitting on 3s. I do have 6 attacks because I have 2 sets of Scything Talons. Strength 7, toughness 6, because an open-topped Dreadnought. That there is 2 wounds, that's AP minus of 3.
5s required.
Saves 1, well done.
It's not enough though.
And it's gone. Does it explode?
No, we've not had any explosions.
No, it's gone. Okay, so the Carnifex, nearest enemy unit, I'm going to go over here. I may as well. 3 inches. And now the opponent will get to pick another combat. And the last remaining close combat action for over here in the centre is of course the Crusade squad.
So the Brother Sergeants.
Hitting on 3s. Is he blessed?
He hits on 2s.
Yes, so you did get the...
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. That's an auto wound.
That's an auto wound.
So it's strength plus 2, I believe, with a power sword.
A regular power sword?
Yeah,
it's just plus 1 strength.
So plus 1, sorry, yeah. So it's
strength
still 5s.
5s. Yeah.
So just 1 wound.
1 wound.
Minus 3.
Doctrine is still tactical.
I'm still tactical till next turn.
5 is a save because of its 2+ armour.
And then I'll get dice ready for the chainswords.
Okay, lots of attacks here with the Astartes chainswords. Lots of attacks hitting on 2s. 3 have auto wounded. Now 5s to wound with the Astartes chainswords.
6s are mortal wounds.
And 6s are mortal wounds. Maximum of 6.
So it's 3 mortals.
Ouch, down to 3. We'll do them now. He's got 3 wounds left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at 3 up.
8 at 3 up. Okay, freeze to save. It's still alive with 2 wounds remaining.
And then 1 flamer butt.
Ah, the flamer butt. Hitting on
2s.
2s.
And then we're only on 5s. 1 wound, no AP.
1 wound. It's like, chuck the flamer, brother.
Just throw it in his mouth.
Saved as well. So that is the end of that action over there.
Just got here.
Ah, the Ravenous. Will Captain Gregor Holst repulsed the Ravenous? Captain Marcus Fraze, representing Captain Gregor Holst, will attack the Ravenous.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s. Okay.
They auto wound.
Strength plus 1.
I think it was a 6.
So your strength 5.
So what are their toughness?
Toughness 5 now for
4s.
Raveners.
So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at AP -3.
Okay, so it cuts through the armour.
And it's 2 damage each.
2 damage each,
How many
so they have 3 each.
So that kills one, that kills another, and there's 1 left on 1 wound.
1 wound remaining. Ah, okay. So I'm going to take that one off there, or those 2, and then I'm going to put a wound. If you can get a D10 for me, my fellow comrade, which is right in front of you,
There.
and that will go 1 wound remaining there.
And then the Hellblasters will try finish them off. I'll do them
Okay.
all together. That's the
So
sergeant.
2 casualties so far.
Sergeant and 1 man left, and they get 1 for shock assault.
Yeah, hitting on 3s.
Rerolling ones because
Reroll
captain's
ones,
right
'cause
there.
The captain is right there,
Stab
leading by
there.
example.
So they're auto wounds,
Yeah, well done.
and then 5s.
And another.
So 4, no AP.
So we've got carapace armour, but it's not enough. I've already used my command reroll. The Raveners have been destroyed. Okay, now the land
Storm
speeder,
speeder.
storm speeder.
This will shock you.
Yeah,
He has a weapon skill of 3+.
yes, because they've got occupants outside.
It just makes me laugh that he's not
I
a
know.
melee weapon.
He's
with
like,
a 3+.
huh, yeah, get away from me.
But he's very wounded, so he only gets 1 attack.
1 attack, hitting on 3. It hits.
Strength of 5.
Toughness 5.
No wound.
No wound. Okay. Managed to kill the Raveners. So that's good news.
That was good news.
That was good news. But it has been absolutely brutal.
Oh, we have aggressors in the middle.
Oh, aggressors. Hold on a second. We've got more close combat over here. Right. What's happening now?
So the sergeant's going to attack first into the warriors. He has
Right.
4 attacks and he hits on 3s because he's a champion of the feast.
Okay.
Oh, he only hits the once though.
And he hits the once.
Strength times 2, so 8.
Toughness 5.
Wound.
It's a
AP
wound.
-3.
Okay, there was a wound. Trust us, people.
It's a 5.
Trust us. And no! And flat damage 2.
Flat damage 2.
Yep, so the warrior has got 3 wounds apiece. So I'll take the white dice for the Raveners. So if you put a number 2 over there, and that there is a wound. So 1 wound remaining on, I'm going to put it on the Devourer,
Okay.
because that's the cheaper option. Your attacks, comrade.
So the rest of the squad hit on 4s.
4s. Yeah, because it's -1 for power fists.
So there's auto wounds, the 6s.
Yes, okay, I'll put them 3 there.
And then it will be 3s.
That's going to kill a warrior at least.
So 4 AP3.
Maybe 3. So that's going to be 7 in total?
No, just 4 saves.
4 saves,
Yeah.
so you'll kill 1 warrior.
Oh, is there no armour save?
There's no armor.
Oh, yeah, it's just 2
it's an
damage
armor
each.
save of
Yeah,
4
so
plus.
2 damage each.
So 1 lives, 1 remains. So I'm going to keep the Death Spitter alive because it's nearest the
Is
objective.
that this guy?
Yeah, it's
Got
that
1
one
wound
there.
left.
Ah, yes, grapple on to the aggressor. Well done. Is there any other close combat?
I don't believe so, nothing of
No.
mine.
Okay. We powered through that, as you can tell. I'm out of breath.
It's ruthless.
It's ruthless.
It's ruthless. I love
And
it.
my brain all of a sudden is like getting a bit overloaded here with calculations. But nonetheless, the fight continues here. The Tyranids, what a comeback
That was
on
brilliant.
turn
That was brilliant.
at the end of turn 2. That was absolutely fantastic. So we've done brilliant amount of damage, and we're going to check to see what secondary objectives have been achieved. We'll calculate this off camera. Okay, we've calculated the score. The Space Marines
15.
are still winning.
And the Tyranids on 10.
Okay, 15-10 the score. It's secondary objectives that we're doing very well at. We've engaged on all fronts, literally. We have a unit here, we have a unit there, we have a unit here, and of course they are troops. So they gain the centre ground, which is part of the mission here. So that's a 5 additional victory points. So the Tyranids have all of a sudden come back, and they parried the attack of the Sons of Phoenix. But it is not over. Not over. The Sons of Phoenix have still secured vital objectives, and it's their turn to counterattack again against the Tyranids. This is absolutely ruthless fight here. This is what it's all about in Warhammer 40k. Glory, guts, and close combat action as we go on to a new battle round. Battle round 3, turn 3 for the Sons of Phoenix. 0 CP. He's back up to 1 command point for the Sons of Phoenix.
91.
The good news for the Templars, the Sons of Phoenix, they have gained 10 victory points for securing this objective. And, of course, that objective over there, because they are a troop's choice at the beginning of the command phase. Well done there to the Sons of Phoenix. As we go on to the command phase, continuing on. Anything in particular happening, the command phase?
I think I just need to check the wording or something, and then I'll get back.
Okay, we're going to come back to that second on in the command phase.
Because all these men have run away, he's going to do 6's and mortal wounds onto the chapter master in melee. And that does go off.
It does go off. A blessing has been added.
And then he will just do a litany of hate, the base, the normal chaplain one.
And he will do that as well. So 2 green blobs have been added to these characters. Right, it is the end of the movement phase for the Sons of Phoenix. Now, just to mention, the Storm Speeder has spent its remaining command point to
hit and run warfare.
Hit and run warfare, kind of similar to the Ultramarines battle tactics here. So it can shoot and pull out a close combat for free there. What I could do, I could spend a command point to try and kill you, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, is that
it's just a single mortal wound,
Yeah.
but you got 2 wounds remaining anyway.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do that anyway, not to kill it. But nonetheless, he's done that tactic there. Anything else that you have yet to report?
I'm going to bring.
I'm
going to heal.
Yes.
That one full because he's
a chief apothecary.
And I'm going to bring 1 aggressor back for free because.
Oh right.
Because
just like that.
Just because he can. And that is
wow, fantastic! So brilliant moves there from the Sons of Phoenix. Anything else to report?
No, hopefully I'm going to wipe this guy off. That's my plan there. Take the Lictor out.
Yeah.
Deal with one of these targets because I can't have both either side of me. It's just too much. Other than that, I don't think I can do a lot more. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens as we go on to no psychers because they detest the witch. And we're going to go straight on to the shooting phase now for the Sons of Phoenix. Turn 3. Right, select a target.
So the Storm Speeder is going to fire his Crack Storm Grenade, only hitting on a 6.
Yep. And that's a 2.
So no hit.
It's -1 because of chameleonic skin.
Which is brilliant.
Yeah.
And then he's going to put his melter and his missiles into the Carnifex.
Okay, maximum firepower with the anti-tank capability. So hitting on 5s. He does get his 2 5s. Strength 8, toughness 7, 3s to wound. And that's a wound. AP -4.
Yes.
A 6-up save. Yes! Armour holds for the Carnifex.
And 2 missiles. Nice.
Nothing.
So he's done.
He's done. Okay, that Carnifex is still alive with 5 wounds remaining.
I'll have to move on to my Hellblasters.
It is Hellblaster time.
They're going to go for him.
Going to go into
they have 3 shots each and they go into overcharge because they
Carnifex.
can re-roll.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of the captain.
So 2 hits.
2 hits so far. Another 2 hits. Supercharged.
So 7 on 7.
7 on 7.
So 4.
4s to wound. Lieutenant nearby.
No. So it's just the 3 at AP 4.
-4. Tactical.
No, it's assault now. I'm going into.
Oh, you're going into assault.
It's -3.
He's declared. So
yeah.
AP -4 because it is Primaris plasma technology. So 6s. None.
So it's 4.
3 damage.
6 down to 3. So
Yeah, because it's -1 damage for the nature of being a Carnifex.
Nice.
Okay, down to 2 wounds remaining there.
I'll do these 3 shots each, guys, now.
Okay, 3 shots auto bolt rifles with Brother Sergeant Caudle. We'll do Brother Sergeant Caudle first, see if he can do the damage.
Hopefully.
So 3 shots.
No.
He's missed.
He's punching arms too heavy now.
Punching arms too heavy.
But then you've got Phil
Marshall.
Marshall.
Brother Marshall. Let's see if he can bring him down.
No.
No.
They want to punch him. That's what
And
it is.
then the other anonymous battle brother. Fill your place at patreon.com/JBWargamer87.
1 2 up.
1 2 up. 2 up save, yes. And he's saved on the roll of 4. So going into Assault Doctrine.
Do a heavy bolt pistol.
Heavy bolt pistol. 2s. Hits. 5s. Wounds.
AP
egg -2.
1 damage.
1 damage, down to 1 wound. Egg -2, is it?
Yeah, because it's Assault Doctrine. So it's
yes, because pistol weapons and pistol weapons and melee weapons are further AP minus.
So I'll start with these guys over here.
Okay, I'm going to go for the HQ.
The Chapter Master, Winston.
Ah, Winston.
So he gets 3. He hits on 3s because it's -1 to hit.
Yes.
So he hits twice.
Yeah, because of the lictor.
Comedic
skin.
Be 5s.
1
at AP -2, I believe.
AP -2. Now, a lictor has a 4+ save, but it does have a 5+ invulnerable save for being a comedic skin. It's a 6.
Very nice.
Okay, dodges that bullet.
Absorb a bolt pistol.
Okay.
Misses.
No.
Would normally hit, so I think actually he hits on 3s anyway, so no,
Okay.
he...
Yes, his weapon skill 2+,
but his ballistic
skill 3+. Yes.
So I'm going to put all my pistols into that 1 wounded...
That 1 wounded Carnifex. Well, the range of the heavy bolt pistol is 18, so they will be in range.
Plenty, to be fair. That's 18.
We'll double check. Yeah, they're in.
Yeah. So, I've got 4 normal bolt pistols, because the neophytes don't get the heavy ones, because they're not trusted.
They're not trusted. I like the sense of that.
So, 5s to wound.
5 to wound.
1 at AP 1.
1 at AP -1.
So, 3 up.
I will call upon a Patreon to save this Carnifex. Tyler Griselli. Your moment of glory, Tyler. 3 up. No!
He's dead. Unless you re-roll. But I've got more balls.
Yes, I'll do it for the Patreon. I will do it for the Patreon. Tyler Griselli. 3 up. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Tyler. But I'm down to 4 command points.
This is the rest of the squad.
Okay.
And then they're 5s.
5 to wound. Toughness 7.
So 1
1
at AP
wound.
-2.
Okay. Pressure mounts. I will call upon another Patreon. James Ashfield. Moment of glory for the Hive Mind. No!
He's gone.
And does he death row? He does not. Slumps to the ground. Another Carnifex has been brought down. Pistols into this Carnifex here in close combat. Hitting on 3s.
Not bad.
Strength is 5. 4.
So 5s.
So 5 to wound.
2.
AP -2 because of Assault Doctrine. 1 goes through.
1 wound left.
Down to 1 wound remaining.
And then the neophytes. No, 1 hit.
1 hit, because they are...
1 wound.
Now, what's the ballistic skill of a scout?
They're the same. They're the same. The same profile. They just have a worse armour save.
Okay.
So you have 1 3-up save to make.
So these neophytes, Primaris neophytes,
Yes.
are better at shooting than regular firstborn scouts.
Yeah, apparently so. The only difference in their profile is their armour save.
Yeah. So,
3+
a single
to
roll, a 3+. I will call upon my last Patreon, Maxfield Knuckles. Thank you, James, for your roll earlier on. But Maxfield Knuckles, a faithful Patreon, a 3+. Yes, of course he makes it. He's Maxfield Knuckles after all.
He lives.
So he lives with a single wound remaining.
And that is the end of my shooting.
End of shooting. Now it is charge phase for the Sons of Phoenix. Right. It is the intercessor time. Carnifex has been charged.
Yes.
And they will make it into close combat.
Going to go for it. He wants to claim another Carnifex with his powered fist.
Yeah, the glory. The glory. That's what it's all about.
The captain is going to go try
The captain.
kill the warrior.
Kill the warrior. Oh, yes, he makes it into combat too. Anything else?
Chapter Master.
The Chapter Master. Yes.
The Chaplain. The
Chaplain.
Master of Sanctity. Oh yes.
He's in. And what about that banner?
And the banner's going
The
in.
banner's
He's got a
going
power
in as
sword.
well.
He's going in.
Yes. He gets stuck in there.
And then I'm going to sacrifice my objective this turn, and I'm going to go into...
He is going to charge the Raveners. Sensing that victory is near,
Yes.
the Sons of Phoenix charge into the Raveners. Carnifex hunting time. So we're going to do Brother Sergeant Caldwell here.
He fancies his second Carnifex of the day.
Okay.
Hits 3 times.
3 times. Strength 8.
It's wounds twice, and it's 8
twice.
minus 4, so 6 is required.
6 is to save. I have 4 command points on standby. I save 1, and I'm going to have to spend the CP reroll. Nope.
He's gone.
The Carnifex slumps to the ground, but does he do a death throw? He does! And that's, I think that's just a mortal wound. We'll double check with the entry here. Throws within 3 inches and 1 mortal wound. And he does take a wound. So an anonymous Primaris Intercessor is wounded. But this Carnifex has been killed. Right. Next up. Oh, do we wish to interrupt?
You could interrupt.
I'm going to interrupt over here.
That makes
Spending
sense.
2 command points with the Raveners. 15 attacks, hitting on 3s. So a few have missed. Strength is 6, would you believe, because of Behemoth. So freeze to wound. Not that great, but it is AP minus 2, Armour of Contempt. Well,
3 down to 2.
3 down to 2.
So 4. There's 4 scouts left, so I'll do on those first. So it'll be 6 is required. So what's the damage?
1 a time.
So 1.5 scouts are dead.
1.5 scouts have been killed here. The end of close combat here, we're going to go straight onto this close combat action here.
So because of the new Gravis fighting styles,
Oh yes.
because he's got a power sword, he gets 2 free attacks with the power sword.
Okay.
So he's got 5 base.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has been charged.
Yes.
Or charged even, sorry.
Yes.
And he has 2 extras because of his power sword.
Yes.
So
And these are damaged 2 at a time because it is mastercrafted.
And he hits on 2s and he re-rolls because of the chaplain that is next to him, and his litany went off.
And it doesn't have to be core.
No,
to
it
use
can be
that
core
ability.
1 character.
Very
That's
good.
an auto wound, and that's an auto wound.
Okay. 2 auto wounds.
So it'd be +1 strength.
So toughness 5.
So 4's to wound.
4's to wound.
So that'll be 6 on your invuln.
6 invuln. We do have a 5-up invulnerable save. And I think he's dead.
2 damage each.
Is that for shooting only? Yeah, no, it just says subtract 1 from the attack's hit roll, and they've got 5 wounds each, but it's damage 2
2
at a
damage
time.
each, yeah.
So it's going to be 8 damage. The lictor has been killed. It doesn't do a death throw. It is just removed.
So Winston's claimed a lictor.
Winston has claimed a lictor. If you fulfilled your battle honour, Patreons, remember to email me. Check the Patreon website for details. Okay, Gregor Holst, killing with ease. 2s. This is Marcus Fraser's character.
So
And he hits with all of them.
Auto wounds.
And auto wounding as well. That's AP minus 3.
4 this round.
4 is going to kill the warrior. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
dead. He's been hacked to pieces, the warrior, and reclaimed the objective.
Yes.
Well done to the Templars. Relic Power Fist is going first.
So he doesn't get a minus to hit because he's a relic.
Freeze.
So they all
And
hit.
it pays
And they're
off.
2 auto wounds.
Oh dear. Okay.
And then it'll be strength 8. So it's just the 2 auto wounds, but
That
it's
will-
AP minus 4.
That will kill a Ravener.
3 damage each.
3 damage each.
Yes, because it's a relic.
Okay, we'll double check the wounds. I think there's 2 Raveners killed. Let's check. 3 wounds. It's the wrong way. It's fast attack here. Wounds 4.
So
So
the 2 kill 1.
the 2 kill 1 Ravener, and that's it. Okay. Yep, 4 wounds on a Ravener. Sergeant.
3s.
3s.
2. And it'll be 5. So it'll be 1 wound.
1
8
wound.
minus 4.
Minus 4.
Just 1 damage.
1 damage, so it's down to 3 wounds remaining, because the Raveners have 4 wounds now.
Yes. And I've lost 1 neophyte.
Put that
2
there.
have fought, so I only have 7 attacks.
7 attacks.
1 7 myriads to fight.
28 attacks with the Astartes chainsaws, hitting on 3s. So 3 have auto-wounded already. These are wounding on 5s, because the toughness 5. 9 saves are minus 2, needing 6s. A valiant attempt, but that has killed the Raveners. The Raveners have been destroyed. This Carnifex, ongoing melee for the past 3 turns, looks like. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits, strength 7, 3s to wound, 1 wound, AP minus of 3.
So 6 up save on a neophyte.
No, and that's a flat damage 3 plus D3 damage. That's 4 damage on one of those Crusader neophytes. And they will do their attacks now. The chainsword attacks, hitting on 3s.
Any 6s?
6 none.
Okay.
There's another one there. And these are 5s to wound. This is Assault Doctrine, remember?
Yes.
That's a pretty good roll.
This is 2. It'll be AP minus 2.
AP minus 2. There's another 5 there, actually.
What's that? So
yeah,
3.
3.
3 AP minus 2.
He's gone.
He's finished him off.
Death throws. Doesn't death throw. That Carnifex has been killed. Right, it is the end of close combat. And it looks as though the Tyranids are in desperate need to regain the initiative. The Templars have fought back valiantly, heroically, honourably for the Emperor and for their chapter and Primarch. So, they've scored a ton of points here for secondary objectives as well.
I've got a 23-point lead at the moment.
23-point lead. So the score is 33 points to 10.
And you will score nothing at the start of your turn.
But what about that one?
But you don't. You need to control both.
Yes.
One an A and a C. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, see, that's the problem in this scenario. But nonetheless, it has been great fun fighting, and we'll, for the hive mind's sake, we will try and balance the game out for letting the Tyranids do their final turn. So we will see what will happen next on turn 3 for the Tyranids. New command phase for the Tyranids. Back up to 3. Gene Stealer unit has been blessed by the Broodlord, giving the Gene Stealers a further AP minus 1 in close combat. End of the movement phase for the Tyranids on turn 3. The Tyrannofexes have, this one stood still, this one has shuffled 9 inches to get in line of sight to the Speeder. We also have a Carnifex over here that's moved 8 inches to claim this objective here. The Morlock is claiming this objective in the middle as well. There's no primaries have been scored for the Tyranids for this turn, unfortunately. The Gene Stealers have been blessed by the Broodlord. They have moved 8 inches and they will get into close combat against the Intercessors over there. And the Broodlord, I'm surprised that they're still alive, would you believe? They have done their mission, but slowly in this particular fight. So, we're going to go on to the Psychic phase now for the Tyranids on turn 3. Cast Psychic...
Smite.
Yeah, Smite. Smite, 7. D3, mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound. Templars ignore on a fire. Of course he's done it again. Fantastic. That's the end of the Psychic phase, straight on to the shooting phase now. Rupture Cannon into the Storm Speeder, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, strength 14, 2s. Unbelievable. I will not spend the command reroll because we've got another one on standby, because these are the only decent targets we can shoot. Rinse and repeat. Or hit this time. Don't get a triple 1. Okay.
You tried.
That's AP minus 4.
He's dead.
That's 8 plus 2d6 damage. That is 12, 13 damage.
Still 13 damage with a roll like that.
Yeah.
It's insane. Love it. Love it.
And it's been destroyed. Mission accomplished there from the Tyrannofex. Carnifex is going to shoot its heavy venom cannon into the aggressors, hitting on 3s because of enhanced senses. I'm going to spend a CP here to reroll the failed hit roll, which pays off. Strength is 9, toughness of 5, 3s to wound. 2 wounds, AP minus 3, plus 1 for Armour of Contempt.
So two 5-ups.
Nope, that's damage 4 each.
Damage 4 each.
Yeah.
So 6 up feeling of pain for the apothecary for the
Feel
first one.
pain.
That is 1 slain.
No.
And then the other one.
Other one. No.
Yes,
Because
that's
I've got
just
3
enough to
wounds
kill
each.
them, so 2
Yeah.
die.
2 aggressors have been hit by heavy venom cannon fire. Well done. End of the shooting phase, charge phase now for the Gene Stealers. They're in. They're definitely in. They want it. And the Broodlord. He's in as well, and a roll for 6. We will do the Broodlord first, just to put them out of their misery.
All the Carnifexes you've killed.
Yeah. So here we go. So hitting on 2s with the Broodlord. Strength is 6 because of Behemoth, 3's to wound. That there is AP minus 5 and re-rolling failed wound.
Oh, of course, yes.
Because of Broodlord. And that's another AP minus 3 hit, and that's another AP minus 3 hit. Each does 2 damage.
2 5s. But that kills. So they are all...
They've been cut to pieces here by the Broodlord.
So that is...
That is... Oh yes, the patrons who have fought gallantly but have been removed as casualties. Brother Sergeant Caudle and Brother Phil Marshall, thank you comrades for your support on the channel. So that is the end of the turn for the Tyranids. We're going to go on to a new battle round, but we're not going to continue because the Tyranids have lost this fight here, judging by victory points and as well as the conclusion as well. The Templars have the initiative and they will just simply finish off the remaining Tyranid units here. But what a fight. It has been absolutely epic. It has been a bloodbath. It's probably one of the most gory battles we've ever fought, and what a debut for an onslaught mission on the channel here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to calculate victory points and units of the game. So we've calculated the final score up to battle round 3. So at battle round 4 we're coming
battle round. At the end of that battle round, previous one, I think it was only it was your primaries that really let you down.
Yeah, it was the primaries.
So I think I still had a 25-point lead.
It was the killing of the troops.
And I was about to have another go.
Yeah. It's the end of this game, but so the final score, just to conclude.
At the end of, we've calculated if we played to turn 5, it would probably be about 70 to 10.
70 to 10. So the Imperials have grabbed victory quite confidently, but empirically. So
it has taken the entire chapter command to come and deal with this threat.
Yes.
It's not a small threat.
It's not a small threat. So it is quite a battle that we've encountered on this episode today. So victory for the Sons of Phoenix, debuting on the channel for the first time. So units of the game. Well, for the Tyranids, well, the Broodlord did pretty well, cutting up those troops over there. They did pretty well.
Yeah.
The Morlock did absolutely nothing.
I think the Carnifexes as a collective did really well.
They did pretty well. They absorbed a lot of damage.
Yeah, they did. It took a while to kill them all.
Yeah, Carnifexes are good. The Tyrannifexes with that anti-tank firepower.
They were a bit...
They're a bit...
Yeah, when they did hit, they hurt.
They
hurt.
They
were a bit unreliable at times.
Yeah, so I'm going to give it to just the Carnifexes, really. I think I'm just going to give it to the Heavy Venom Carnifexes.
Yes, I think that's fair.
They've been brutal in this particular fight. Units of the game for the Sons of Phoenix.
I think I have to pick the Central Crusader squad because they ate a Screamer killer and just carried on moving.
And they carried on moving, killed another Carnifex easily.
And they just held their ground and
did very well.
That characters have just been characters and been fantastic.
Yeah, that's it. So that concludes another episode. Thank you to all those on YouTube that have watched the entire episode. It really does help support the channel there. So how to get involved in the channel, do check out the iCards that are right in front of you, all the social media pages you can follow me on. To support the channel, you can check out YouTube membership and also for Patreon as well for less than £1 a month. It really does help support the channel. There will be a new update coming soon to the Patreon page, which the Patreon page will be worked on and that kind of thing to make it so that YouTube membership and Patreon will be worked together quite handy there. A little bit of unison there and how to get involved. And there's rewards as well for those that are patrons and YouTube members as well, to those that support on both platforms. And one of those supporters is our honoured guest today, Dean Leighton. Thank you so much, Dean, for this epic fight.
been an absolute
You are a
pleasure.
super patron, you are a legend, and I just wanted to say your army is absolutely gorgeous to look at
very
as well.
much.
All the hard work that he's put in, and this is just a little bit of his army. He's got a whole big army of the Sons of Phoenix, and yeah, it's just through how we got to know each other. It's just simply through email and through YouTube, I suppose. So
I definitely
that's the
recommend.
beauty of the internet world there.
I definitely recommend coming down for a game. It's been very, very enjoyable.
Very, very, very enjoyable. So again, check out the iCards that are right in front of you, and of course, special thank you to all the Patreons that are supporting me. The Patrons will be displayed right in front of you, and thank you very much for watching. And as always, happy wargaming. And there's one thing we've got to say, we've got to mention. You have got to do your battle cry.
Oh, okay.
You must do your battle cry.
So
Deep breath.
For the fires of war, we rise.
Yes, glory, glory this day for the Emperor's finest, the Sons of Phoenix. Do check out the narrative video as well. Link will be in the description below, and of course the iCard right in front of you in the chapter section. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, happy wargaming. Thank you for watching this video. Remember, if you've enjoyed this video and you want to support this channel freely, please hit the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell button so you won't miss another video, share this video far and wide, and if it's one of your favourite videos, please add it to the favourites section and follow the YouTube channel for more updates. You can also check me out on my other social media networks. You can check out the official page on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. If you want to contribute and support the channel further and want your name mentioned in our battle reports, or just support me in general, there are plenty of ways to do so. Head over to the Etsy store for channel merchandise. If you want to book up a game and participate on the channel, do contact me through my email address or through my social media pages. And if you want your name shouted out on the channel and you want to support me further in making more content, do check me out on Patreon. By becoming a Patreon, you'll help support the channel tremendously, and you'll get to unlock extra features that are only exclusive to Patreon members. These are all the current members that are supporting me right now, and I'd like to thank them all very much for supporting the channel. For Cadians as well as the Ultramarines faction. Rise up to the ranks and win glory for the Emperor. And a big shout out to my YouTube members, as well as super patrons that support me on Patreon and YouTube membership. Tier 4 patron members, as well as YouTube members on my channel, will have access to the Striking Scorpion 82 Discord page. And I would like to also thank the channel sponsors, GoblinGaming, C Studios, Gammat.eu and the Magnet Baron. GoblinGaming have very kindly allowed me to have an affiliation link on the channel. Using the affiliation link when purchasing your items for all your hobby needs helps support the channel. I'm also featured on the Striking Scorpion 82 channel, and I also do a monthly battle report with YouTube membership on his channel as well. Thank you for watching, and happy wargaming!